Let's double check with the sound. 1 2 1 2. Still can't believe I did that. That must have been shocking that for you, to be honest. I thought you were winding me up, man. Yes, Bazzer, how we doing? Crystal Palace tonight there for you, isn't it? Can't wait. Sure, you'll keep us up to date with that score, mate. Oh, right, Bazzer, at least I've got you in there. We had sound problems the other night. And, it was the cry wolf thing, you know what I mean? When you wind someone up all the time, right? And you expect it, but they weren't winding me up. There was no sound for about 15, 20 minutes. It was like give us a clue, man. I'm neutral, me tonight. I've got to be like there's a few blue noses who'll be mates and a few scouts, a few reds. So I don't. Have you? Has that story? Have you circulated the story anymore? Like I know that's a classic. That I'm going to tell it when I get to work. Told it. I was telling my son today, laughing his back off, man. Laughing his back off. That's the proper Geordie saying that, that it was laughing your back off. Oh shit! Yeah, we'll have Dennis. I think he's at work and he works permanent nights now, man. Yeah, but I've got a straight head tonight, man. Oh, we're on tonight. I've got various vapes, yeah. So we're all vaped up. I've got a problem with the vape situation. This one's about dead, so you know what I mean. I've got the rights on that one, like. Everton, Liverpool. You know what? I'm just looking at the league there. It's probably one of the biggest derbies for years, isn't it? Klopp's last one. Klopp's last derby. Liverpool, they can't go top, but they can go joint top. And it might come down to goal difference. You can win the league on goal difference, can't you, surely? But just psychologically, to be joint top with 4 games to go, you've got to be looking at. And I mean, Arsenal last night, I didn't see it, but So my 500, right? 2-1 to Liverpool. 2-1 to Liverpool. Last time I heard a story, right, that was anything like that, just a mad story and I don't even know if that was true. was that one where the bloke in his wellies in the farm shed. Everyone's heard it where he's kicking his wellies off, trying to kick his wellies off. I might tell it later if it's one of them stories that everyone's told over the years. You know what I mean, with like a funny ending. Yeah, it's Arsenal you got to watch out for now, isn't it, man? They're in the driving seat. How many times have they scored 5 goals this season, though? You know. Good hell, Randy, you get some good odds for that, mate. I see our mate Crossy, yeah, a good friend of the channel, Crossy. I don't know whether he's watching. Are you watching, Crossy, or what? Because the other day, don't you tagged me in a video, right, about it. So Crossy tagged me in a video about saying he was going to do a live, and he knows that I always written him about the lives, yeah. And so I commented back saying, "Oh, Ladbrokes should give me 500 to 1 that you're going to turn up." I think Crossley's a secret ghost, I like. So you get 500 to 1 for Crossy to actually do a live stream in the next week. I think he said that was already 3 days ago. See, we're going blue for the first half as well, blue background. Oh, did anyone see my? I've actually put 2 community posts up, man. I've been busy. Yesterday I put what was it, Gordon Ramsay's son, man. Can you believe that? Think man up. I think you commented on it. Did you see it, man? So when you first look at it, yeah, it looks like somebody's put Gordon Ramsay's head on a baby, doesn't it? And it looks like they've got one of them white, you know what Ramsay wears for when he's chefing, you know, one of the proper white suits. So when you first look at it, it looks like somebody's put Gordon Ramsay's head on a baby's in a white like romper suit thing. But when you look closely, it's just like it's fucking scary, man. Let's see the hair on him as well, man. It was off Facebook that my mother sent me it. And Big Jet TV, which I shared today, right? And Phil, you nearly got tagged in it again, mate, because the fella was the fella was live from Anchorage. Yeah. So Anchorage, I now know, is in Alaska. Yeah, quite a busy airport. And I'm thinking, what are the? It looks like a lot. It's obviously there's a lot of trade, you know. I'm thinking, what did he export from Alaska? Because they had a Dreamliner there, yeah, Dreamliner airplane. Just if you hadn't seen it, just well, it's gone now. The live's finished now, but absolutely huge airplane, man. I mean, how it even takes off. I'm not gonna go all like weird on you, like about the airplane shit, you know. No, I can't. If I do that, I cannot see. I'll just start tagging you in the moment. Don't worry about it. So we're going for tonight. Like obviously, Phil's a red. I know if I'm getting tagged on Crossy's posts, right, you can get tagged on Moon's posts. Yeah, the Dreamliner anyway. Just looks like a porpoise. You know the shape of a porpoise, like a dolphin, but with a little nose. Basically, and God knows what they're exporting from Alaska. I was going to say ice, but talking about ice the other night, Phil Graham fucked off. He was laughing up with it. He said, I've had enough of this ice talk. Oh, see what we're on tonight. Anyone guess what drink I've got in my hand now? Bonus point for anyone who can guess what drink is in my right hand right now. Honestly, right, on the runway, man, on the runway, right, in Alaska, this Dreamliner thing, yeah? Nah, three wrong guesses there. So on the runway, right, it showed you a bloke. He's got quite a good camera here, zooming in. And it showed you one of the like engineers was checking the wheel, right? The wheel was like bigger than the engineer. It was just like he was walking away from the plane, giving it the all clear, and he just looked like a little pinhole compared to this plane. Nah, no Copperberg. It's in a can. It's in a can. I'll give you that one. Pick up Boggles, brother. See you been about Boggs. Tell you where I seen you jumped on to give our Sparkles a bit of shit as well, didn't you? Man, Flavor's been at it again today, man. He's had fucking crinkle pants on his live all day, man. What you playing at, man? Yeah, it's not Scrumby. Give you another clue. I have drank it before, recently. I know Muggles, you know what it is? You know what it is, Mugs, right? Because I was listening to it live, and like anyone else, I think Sparky might have had a little pop of you, but because it was Muggles, got away with it, didn't you, mate? Used his communication skills, didn't he? To win Sparky round. And Muggles is responsible um, for empty heads giving Phil an apology. Muggles been championing that for a few weeks now. So you are one of the people who, not that it means anything, Phil, but you are one of the only a handful of people who've ever had an apology off empty head, aka Dirk Diggler. Big up our lad. Imagine, imagine changing your name to Dirk Diggler, right, and then spelling it wrong. Good film, mate. Good film. But I thought the Dirk Diggler was only a character, isn't it? I know they're saying it was based on John Holmes, yeah, the 1970s porn star. But I think it was Big G was Wikipedian while everyone was arguing about who Dirk Diggler is and how you spell it. The I watched 5 minutes of it last night. You know, Jim Smith was on. Jim obviously Jim had played three figures in, yeah. And then Empty Head went live, and you was watching. He sat there watching Jim's live on his other screen. There's plenty of people jumping on, man. The people telling him to stay on and that. We only came on to actually confirm it. He actually did the live to confirm his address. Right, I'm doing this live because I want to tell you I don't live at number 20. So I'm going to confirm I live at number so-and-so. Try to think of that Sean Dyche's voice reminds me of. It's a bit like, Cold War who comes on here, Cold War. Dirk Diddy. Yeah, this game's going to go a long way in it to where I've got some help. This game's going to go a long way. I hope the sound's all right. Can you hear me all right, like Muggle?
How you doing, bro? You all right?
You were very low there. Let me turn you up a little bit.
You all right, mate?
Can you hear?
You hear me? Moon?
Yeah, I've got my headphones in. That's all, Muggles. I can hear you, like. Everyone else hearing? Yes.
Yeah.
Pat
You know,
Rick.
you just
Big up, Pat Rick.
Hi, Paddy. How you doing, mate?
What?
You know, just on about tunes and saying about the number, right?
Yeah.
He showed it, didn't he? He's on his bin. He showed it himself, and he said number 20, right? So he's known all this time. These letters have been going on. You know, how long is it since someone got delivered through? He said, "Oh, fucking see, I can't get my fucking point across."
I know what you mean.
So
Yeah, go on. You're getting there, Mug.
And he's said now it's not, isn't 20, is his number 30. So he's let that poor old woman, go through this for 2 weeks. Why didn't he stop it straight away? Why didn't he come out and say, I live at number 30 straight away?
Do you believe it though, Mugs? Do you believe it all? That
Believe
the old
what?
woman's been getting, because first of all it was two sack loads, wasn't it? And then I heard him say last night she's getting 5 letters a day, which is a bit different of 2 sack loads, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it is. Sure. Yeah.
He's obviously going to exaggerate a little bit just to make it a bit more relevant, but I don't even know if I believe it. Like,
no, it's, I just, he just needs to fucking help himself, doesn't he? He just doesn't help himself at all. You know, it's like rinse and repeat. Gets pissed, has a go at loads of people, and then apologises the next day on the live. You know, and some of the things he says, but people watch that, don't they? They love it. You know, me and you chatting on here about random different things. Hardly no one will come in, but if we start talking loads of shit and arguing and that, people will come in.
Yeah.
Mental.
Well, even last night, Muggles, he had one eye on Jim Smith's live, and he was saying like he was getting pissed off with Jim. Jim has been torturing him, like, I mean, all his lives are about tunes, you know what I mean? They all go back to tunes. And but even at one point he's mentioning the numbers, Jim's only got 50 and I've got 70 in and that, you know what I mean? Like, sad, innit? Sad, man.
I mean, he goes on about numbers all the time, doesn't he? Oh, I've got more views than this and that, and it's bad, man. It's bad. It feels bang on there.
So what do you think it has been quiet though, without Empty Head, or what? Like, has it made any difference to YouTube, do you think? This side?
To me, no. Because when you ghost his lives, it's the chat. The chat's funny as fuck, but Tunes can't take it, can he? He says it's a roasting channel. He can give it, but he doesn't seem to take it. You know, and I know I keep bringing this up about Phil. Phil isn't don't ever go. He goes at the person, and that's it. You know. Yeah,
You know what it is, Muggles? I said it all along with Tunes. Tunes hates people, right, who are funny. He hates the funny ones, right? Anyone who's really funny, right, is going at the top of the body bag list. YouTube idiots is top. Honestly, mate, and then you got like anyone who's funny, he hates it, especially if people laugh at somebody else's comments. And with Phil, he could have easily, he probably wanted to apologise to Phil, but it was just his like his pride, you know what I mean? He was like, nah, his ego, he just like, and it took right till the last minute. Like Phil's not bothered anyway, you know what I mean? But I know I've seen you putting it on Tunes all the time, don't you, about
wife, man, but he's out of order. He just is. Phil, I know I keep going on about, but he is. He's been real fucking good to me. He has.
Mm.
You know, and he
just
gives my fucking head in. But yeah, it's, like just put in the chat before I jumped on. We need to sort out that live, you know, about the golf.
Yeah. He might strike me now, though. He's on striking frenzy, isn't he, Johnny G?
Yeah, like I don't think it's right. You know, clip him by all means, but clipping his wife and that, I don't agree with that.
But I don't think I'm pretty sure Northern King never mentions his wife. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is with Northern King.
I'm not saying Northern.
That's not the only one I'm bothered about, really.
Danny G's tooth does.
I agree. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
He says, but it's all it is he's just cut a clip and put it on his channel. So basically, when he's reporting these channels, he's really reporting himself as well, because it's his content. It's on his channel. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he might see the funny side of me and you ripping one of his golf things up there, ripping into bits, like.
I mean, just like I said, that the double eagle. I mean that, and then I'll find it, that golf shot where he said, "Oh, it's a belter right down the centre of the fairway," and he sliced it. It was just things like that in it. It's just great. Just great.
Muggles, you're talking to the right person, mate, because I've seen them all, and I appreciate every single comment he makes, like for the comedy value in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What makes it funnier is he's deadly serious, isn't he? When he's deadly serious.
Yeah, man. Okay, no. No, like with his sorry, go on.
I was just going to say before I forget, I just want a quick word for Patrick Ward, right? Who's just subbed to me today, right now. Just a quick thing about Patrick, yeah. So I've only really just got to understand what Patrick's about over the last few weeks, right? Totally wind up, proper funny as fuck, right?
Yeah.
And I caught a live last week. I think he was on John, an Irish bare knuckle boxer, JP, not to be mixed with JDP.
John Paul Fitzgerald.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Now Louise has subbed to him, right? But I was never subbed to him, but I did. And the first live I see them is he had Paddy, he had Patrick and PD on. And another fella came on. Mate, it was quality, right? It was an hour long, right? And Patrick was just funny as fuck. And I just seen another side to him, and like, I know what he's all about now and that. And, I've been trying to have a bit of banter with him in the chats and that. Now he's got through all the shit with shuffling and everything. It looks like he's just going to be his funny self now. So big up Patrick anyway.
No, I was going to mention something when he first come in. It's weird. Well, it ain't weird. It's just that he come in, and because what it came up in my feed today. It was PP's video, but it was PP watching Tunes' apology to Patrick. You know, it was funny. It was funny. Yeah, man. Hey, up, how are you doing, mate? You all right?
Yes, they're not there.
I ain't gonna lie, that accent. What, my accent? Oh, yes. Oh, I'm from Hull, man. Oh.
So when you jumped
So
on
who was
Sparky's
it?
the other day,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
when you jumped on Sparky's, is that
yeah.
the main reason why you jumped on to tell Sparky that? Was it getting like,
No, I've
did you need
wanted
to
to
say,
mention it for ages.
yeah,
You know, 'cause people say, "Oh, he's a wrong one. I'm not watching him," and then obviously he's been watching him because he's talking about it. I mean, and it won't. I'm not. It won't targeted right at Sparky. I'm saying there's quite a lot of people that say that. You know, it's like PP when he jumped on Monks. I think the other day, Jim Smith was Gav B was in that Ballygirls comments, but Jim was ghosting. You know, so it's a bit weird ghosting. You know, because when I was watching Ballygirl when she first come on. You know, and then she started fucking stripping and shit like that, and I thought, I'm not watching this. Do you know what I mean? It's proper attention seeking. You know, it just went against everything she said before she started doing that. You know,
yeah.
which strange.
Have you been following that? Like, have you been following Titchy's comeback on Northern
Yeah,
King's channel?
I was. He's done one
What do you
today,
make
hasn't
of
he? He
that?
put one up today, but I
He's
saw the
38
other
year
one he
old.
did the other day.
Is he
Say that
trying to
again,
say
bro.
he's 38 year old? Is he trying to say he's 38 year old? Is that the guy hear it right?
Yeah, he
Did you
mentioned
hear that?
38. Yeah, but no, he goes, I've been smoking for 38 years. So no, you weren't smoking when you were born. So let's add 10 years onto that. So you're 48. You started when you was 10.
He's not 48.
It's not so
Is
much
he
the
never said
accent,
his age? Because I think
more the
everyone's assumed he's
testicle
just
in your
like a
mouth.
kid.
Oh, Randy. I bet you are Randy, aren't you?
So it's
You
started to,
dirty dog.
yeah.
Yeah. So who is it? Who
Top
is it?
Shagger
Is it
Andy, don't you know that's his nickname on here?
Top
Top
Shagger?
Shagger.
I bet he hasn't seen one in fucking years, man. Bloody testicle in my mouth. I'll give you a bloody fist on your outside of your mouth if you don't watch your mouth. Well, it's not your mouth, is it? It's your fingers on the keyboard. Blah, 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 blah. Nah, you're a funny bloke,
Muggles,
Randy.
where are we tonight? Have we got the dartboard shot tonight, or what? Are we getting any hairdo shots or anything? Because I've got
Nah,
my hair out,
can't
and
be
I need a
arsed.
haircut.
Need an
I
haircut.
need a haircut as well. I was in the Turkish barbers today. I took my son to the Turkish barbers today,
Yeah,
and he wasn't happy. When like they hold the mirror up and they show you and that say,
yeah,
"Oh, is that all right? Is that all right?"
yeah.
You always just say, "Yeah," don't you? You say, "Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah." Get me
I
out of
don't.
here.
There's always a patch on the back of my head near my scar behind my ear, and I always say to him, "There's a bit there." And then he puts the mirror down, and then he goes over it, and then he puts the mirror back up, and it's gone all the time. The same spot all the time. Mental.
So you're one of these who like complain and that's it. Oh, I want a bit more off there. I want a bit more. Because I
No,
was always like,
there's some.
yeah, it's all right. Get me out of here.
It
You
was
want your
someone off
money's
here
worth,
who
don't
said
you?
to me, you need to get something right. You need to keep asking them. Right? I was on about the dentist, and they said you need to don't say, "Oh yeah, that's fine." When it in, when they've asked you, "Oh, is that all right?" a few times, and then I go, "Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, all right, that's fine." But it really in. It's just that I don't want to keep saying, "No, it's not right." You've got to keep saying, I want it right." I don't want to have to keep coming back. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. It
You've
must be
just got
just
a
me
funny
who does it
shaped
then.
head,
'Cause
Muggles. It's
I'd
not the
beat the barbers
Banter's
for.
fault. Hey, up top, how are you doing, fella?
Yeah, Muggles, right? He's coming on top now. Yeah, Muggles. So I went in the barbers with my son today, right? And
Yeah,
my son sat down. Obviously, he's got a decent head of hair, right? Now, look at this,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
I
yeah.
sat down there, he finished with my son, and he beckoned me to the seat. What you going to do with that?
Yeah.
He wanted me. He
Love
thought I
it,
was
love
getting my hair cut. I said, how we mate?
it. Star list for us, please, fella. Is it?
What's going on, like?
Hey up
Pick up the
there.
Turbinator.
Oh, Muggles.
How's them apples? How's them apples, Turbinator?
Oh, you liking them
Hey,
apples,
Tom,
kid?
you've got a blue
Yes,
top on there,
why?
so does that mean you're going for Everton? Everton win?
No, does it
That
fucking
blue?
want Liverpool, man? I want Liverpool to win the
Oh,
league.
yeah.
Hey, Torbs, why's the background real faded and then you're like sharp? Is there
He's
some
showing
type of
off, and
setting
he
on StreamYard?
shows what you can do, Tobbs. Go on, show
Yeah,
Muggles what you can
how
do.
do you do that, Torbs?
It's just a feature on the laptop I'm using. I can even do this.
You've been
Oh,
getting
right.
lessons off someone.
I can even do that. Look, well,
Yeah, that's good, is that? Is that just because that's not StreamYard? That's specifically your laptop?
Yeah.
Wow, nice one.
It's like some of Crinkle would do that, Tobbs. Your mate Crinkle.
Shut up, yo. Shut up, Mona.
You had him today, didn't you, Torbs?
Yeah.
I seen it this afternoon. I was in the car watching it, and I seen Tobbs asking for the link. Tobbs is going, "That's Crinkle, it's Crinkle."
What's Flaps doing having him on, no? Can't believe that.
Mate, that's twice. That's twice in the last week. Flavors had him on. He had him on for 5 hours the other day.
I don't
he
get
even had him on when he wasn't on the camera.
It's weird, but he's starting dressing up as a woman now. It's mental.
He's got me blocked off. He's got me blocked off on the fucking people's podcast. You know.
Who was?
Who was?
Fucking Crinkle. He's got it blocked off because I went on and then I fucked off and then Crinkle went on as me, palm bombed him, and now they fucking blocked me as well.
What, has he got your face and that?
Yeah.
Your voice?
Yeah.
It's out of it's out of order. Like, I've seen loads of videos because Joe Rogan talks about it. There's quite a few channels that are doing that. It's his voice, you know, but you can tell it's AI because the mouth don't, you know, go along with what he's saying.
Yeah, he's got my voice.
There's loads of it going on. I think it needs some what's the fucking word?
It needs fucking sorting out.
It needs like I can't think of the word, man.
Well, let's face it, we were a little bit impressed a few weeks ago when he first did it, but the novelty's gone already. If it was anyone else that did it, maybe we'd be a bit more interested, but it's like it's wearing thin now, isn't it? You know what I mean? Especially with the big
fucking thick as fuck, man.
But he's trying to win people over, you know, Tobbs. He's Flavors over, right?
No, but he can turn
Flavors over.
No, he just turns on you like that.
He does like.
I know, we all know that, but Flavors has got it in his head that he won't do it to win, but.
Oh,
but you think, Tobbs, you still don't trust him.
What do you think of that popcorn lung, like, Moan?
The what?
Popcorn lung.
Who's got that?
You're gonna have it if you keep.
Oh, you mean off these?
Yeah.
I've stopped smoking though, so surely it's got to be better than Tabs, hasn't it?
No way, mate. You're smoking like.
Is it though? Because has there been fully tests done on it? You know,
no,
to say
obviously
that's what I mean. Like in 20 years' time, they're going to say, actually, it's worse than smoking.
I know.
I hope that ain't the case. Like, I hope that's not the case.
I know it's one of them, innit? It's one of them. Could argue about it all night.
We're not arguing, Mom. We're not arguing. We're just telling you you're going to get popcorn lung, kid. No, it's not up for debate.
You've got to die of something, Tobbs.
You're all right.
I'm going to write popcorn lung on my death certificate. That's all right.
We're not debating you. We're not debating you. We're just like try and help you. That's all.
Yeah, come on, Moon. It's an intervention. Is that the right word?
An intervention.
Anyhow, Norris, what did you think of Garcia?
Garcia was shit up, mate, wasn't he?
Mental, wasn't it?
Didn't see that coming, me.
Yeah. But I found it real funny. All these YouTubers before the fight were saying, there's no chance Garcia's going to win. He's mental.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't see you coming.
And now they've flipped the coin and right on the other side saying, it's absolutely amazing.
Especially after the fight with fucking Tank Davies. Do you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, he's got some left hook on him, Garcia.
Yeah, especially the body shots. Fucking hell, man.
Didn't see him doing any like that, me, like.
to go 12 rounds like that as well. 12 rounds, but even at the end, right?
Put him on his ass 3 times, you know.
And and you still didn't know whether he'd won at the end. They were still unsure who'd won at the end.
One of the judges had it a draw. Away.
Yeah,
112.
How? It's a 10-8 round if you knock them down, isn't it?
It was a shock, not 100%. It was a shock, bro. 100%. But they're going to rerun it again. Can he do it again? I'd say yeah.
I think Haney needs a trainer because I think he needs to sort of push his dad to the side.
Yeah.
You know, his dad is a bit like Teimur Lopez. His dad. They want to be celebrities within their own right. You know, off the back of the Sons. Yeah.
He's done all right.
I've been watching quite a bit of boxing lately, right? Been watching quite a few fights that have been popping up. A lot of them have been Tank. And I didn't know much about him. I don't know. I didn't even know how big he was. Yeah, Javante Davies. He's like, he's in the top 5, isn't he? Surely in the world at pound for pound. He's a beast.
Tyson and fucking 060, mate. Tyson.
No, it's Tyson and Jake Paul, man. Oh yeah, the battle of the ages.
That's fucking exhibition shite, that though. I won't pay for that. I'll watch it
because someone might say to you, it's the only time ever that somebody might say to you, "Are you watching the Tyson fight?" You say, "Yeah, I fancy Jake Paul." Meet him.
No matter what,
you know what I mean?
No way.
No matter what people say, people are going to watch it, aren't they? People are going to watch it.
I'm going to watch it the next day.
Yeah.
That's because you're tight, man.
I'll pay for most of the fights as well. Yeah. Listen, I'll pay for most of the fights, mate. I fucking love the boxing.
Yeah.
Here, Torbs, this is how tight Torbs is, everyone, right? Here, Muggles, listen to this. This is how tight we are in the Northeast, right? So, Torbs was getting his StreamYard for $8.99 a month, but he wasn't happy with that. He thought he'd try again, right, for another discount. And they took it off you, didn't they, Torbs? They said, you can cancel it then.
Yeah.
You were wanting them to drop it down to $4.99.
I said, if I can't have it cheaper, I'm cancelling. I said, all right, then you can't. Okay, cancel.
Then he was stuck without no StreamYard the other day. I was laughing at him.
I know. It's them banners. It's the banner I miss.
The banner.
So, had you already asked them for a discount when you got it at $8.99? You were just pushing it up?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Torbs, I saw it in someone's chat earlier. I think it was in JJ's chat. No, it was in Tyrone. Somebody's made a channel up saying, taking our merch back.
Oh, I have that. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that, Torbs. You're in the shit again with all that, aren't you?
Yeah, it's our buzz off me. The fucking backward.
Why she started all that again?
I can play the voice now. I can play the voice now where she says, "I'll give you free merch, bro." What?
Yeah, well, I've heard it. But
you know what I mean?
Why now, though?
Because the backward, bro. The backward. You know what I mean? She's fucking backward, man, bro. But it's not that, mate. She's fucking picking on a pensioner. He's fucking like more or less suicidal. And Michael.
That wasn't a good. That wasn't a good narrative to spin with that video she put out of Andy. Like, that was wrong. That wasn't it? I mean, that was probably one out of however many videos she's had of him, and she puts that one up.
Took out the context as well. I think that video. She used to get him. I don't know which one. She used to get him. She used to say to him, "Send us a video saying this and saying that." Do you know what I mean? But I don't know about what he'd done about Michael knocking them all sorts like.
What were the video? What did she want the videos for? Sounds a bit weird.
So many months later, Muggles, you put him on here, make him look bad. Do you know what I mean?
Something in the head's wrong there.
Exactly.
To ask for video to say things, and then months down the line use it against him.
Andy was head over there. He was with her and didn't see it. Do you know what I mean?
No. Had he even met a Torbs? Was he head over heels? But they'd never met.
She kept they kept making arrangements to meet, and then she kept fucking what you calling it? She was never gonna meet him though. She was keeping saying, "Oh, something's come up, we'll have to rearrange, blah blah blah."
Hey up, Sean. Sean Wayne, how are we doing?
You know what else? You know what else? This, I'm pretty sure this is out there, right, Tom? You can confirm this, but I'm not bothered anyway, right? Because no, he's not liked in here. Didn't Ice Chain meet up with her?
He says
Yeah,
he
I think
did.
he did. He says he did, yeah.
Ice Chain's not liked, isn't he? Why is that? Why is that like Moan? He's fucking up his head,
well,
he's a mongoloid
he's
man.
actually a member, right? He's actually a member, Torbs, but it pisses him off, right? Because he's great. He got gifted a membership twice. He's been gifted memberships, right? And but he just comes in and he's the same in here as he is in all the others. Tries to wind everyone up.
Yeah, to
I know. Been pissing you off of late, like I think
I took you spanning off him and been telling him, oh mate. Get some of that in here, yo.
Yeah. Oh, so he's saying, Lord, he's saying he's lying. Like, why would you admit to that? He's supposed to be married, isn't he?
Because he just wants the attention, doesn't he?
And what she said about it, and she denied it. She denying that she's met him.
I don't talk to that faff cunt.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it was only about a year ago, all this, wasn't it? Because she used to come in here and say, all right, and whatever. Like, that was about it. Like, but,
get some merch off him on.
How much was you wanting off you? A bag of sand?
A bag of £1,000 for for 10 hoodies, 15 cups and 10 t-shirts, £1,000.
Bloody hell, what material was it the hoodie's made out of?
Exactly, Muggles. Do you know what I mean?
The finest silk. Wow.
Johnny, stay there.
I mean, has she got loads of money like Torbs or something?
She must have.
Wow.
She must have. I don't know what she's fucking got,
Has she done anyone else's merch on here? Has she done Nutters? Who did Nutters?
Yeah, she gave Nutter a hoodie, I think, or a cup.
He's got a hoodie, hasn't he?
So was she what?
I'm sure he's got a hoodie.
Yeah, he got a hoodie, I think.
Didn't you do some merch, Tops?
Yeah, that's what we're on about. It was off air. It was off air,
oh yeah, of course. Sicko. Fuck's sake, man. What a because it is. I like your icon. You know, the fist. I like that.
1-0 to Everton. 1-0 Everton.
Yeah, man.
Shut up, is it?
Good, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Everton?
Just went. Yeah, I'm buffering as well on my fire stick. Buffering like hell.
Where's it at though? Is it at Anfield?
Jack Goodison.
Jack Goodison, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're chatting about bad boy streetwear, Sean. I don't know if you know her. I think she's called Kirsty, and she talks. She's called Kirsty Moggs.
Yeah.
Bad boy streetwear, you know. She's having
she used to be called Ella. She used to call herself Ella on here.
Sky Sport.
Oh, did she? Do you know all about this then, Muggles?
I used to always be chatting her up and that. Or it might have been the other way around, you know. But he was on about it months and months ago, you know, saying that there was something wrong with her. Like I don't know out about the last, apart from what's been put out on here. So, you know, you just don't know, do you?
Oh, they must have been checking that goal on VAR.
Yeah,
it looks like it's looks like
you should stop that. Don't you think, Moon?
Close. You what, bro?
You should get rid of that VAR.
It's one of them, innit? I mean, we got robbed the other night. We got robbed towards Sydney in the match, but their second goal was offside. Clearly offside. Because there's no VAR, but that's proper football, isn't it? You're right.
What do you mean there's no VAR?
In the championship?
We've got no VAR in the championship. There's no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's one of them where it's just not fair, is it? You know, but you needed summer, but I think it's a bit ridiculous. They're going to have to tweak it a little bit next season.
I'm going to put this down as a draw, mate.
If Liverpool lose this, lethal.
They need to win. If they win this, they'll go level on points with Man City.
I know they're taking the time, like with the VAR. It's just like it's one of them, though, isn't it? You know, where you see the players run off, celebrate a brilliant goal, and that all the whole team buzzard, like that feeling. They say it's better than sex and that, don't they, when you score a goal, yeah. And then like it gets disallowed.
I know.
You know what I mean? But you still get to celebrate the goal and that, you know. Or you get to celebrate it twice anyway if it gets allowed. So it's like having sex twice. Imagine that,
Liverpool, the top team from coming from behind and winning. They took 27 points from coming from behind, Liverpool.
Have you got the Stato channel on, like, or something?
I've got Sky Sports on, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, level with Arsenal, but Arsenal have got better goal difference, haven't they? Arsenal are flying. Who's scoring all the goals for them, like?
Oh, you reckon he's going to win the league?
Oh, Gritty's a member as well. Gritty coming yours?
Yeah, now and again, Gritty coming
in Leeds.
Oh, do you reckon he's winning the Prem then, Moan? You reckon it's City again?
It's going to go right down to the wire, but City, you've got to fancy City because they've just done it before, haven't they? They know the big game, that they seem to turn it on, man, in the big games when they need to, you know.
How we Liverpool? I want Liverpool to win it, mate.
I've got one eye on Crystal Palace. I've got a liking for Crystal Palace. Like, I don't know how they do it with him as the manager. Like, he's like about 80, isn't he?
Oh, Hudson's fucked off now, hasn't he?
Nah, he's still there, man, every day. Imagine being his age.
Hudson. Thought Ragged fucked off, man.
He might do at the end of the season, but he's managing Palace at the minute.
Are you sure?
And they're a good side, man.
I thought he'd got... No, I'm sure they've got a new manager, you know. Check it, Moan.
Oh, hang on.
They've got a new manager, kid.
It's not thingy, is it?
It's a foreigner.
It's that midfielder, isn't it? The arsehole, that Vieira, isn't it? Patrick Vieira.
No, that was before that. It's some fucking... It's some foreigner now, oldish bloke. Not old as fucking Roy. Oh,
anyone confirm that?
The Everton player trying to get him sent off. Dodgy cunt. I'll commentate for you, Moan.
Yeah, I'm buffering like hell. Bloody fire sticks. You know, you put up with a little bit of buffering, don't you? Because basically you're getting Sky and everything now, but does your head in, man, especially on the boxing. I was buffering the other night, man, when I was trying to watch the boxing. It was like, no way. Where have you been today, anyway? Where have you been today, Tobbs, or where haven't you been, is the question.
I've just been
YouTube.
Pets for homes, for fucking puppy food and that.
What's the situation with the pups like? Have you got many sold, or?
A couple of people have let us down. We've only got rid of one now, so we've still got 8 left. Still got 9 left. You want one?
What are you going to do, Tobbs, if you get stuck with them?
Oh, give them to Cleveland, please.
That's always got to be in the back of your mind, though, hasn't it? What if nobody wants them or can't sell them? It's like,
fucking telling you, mate. Go on, son, go on! Oh, what a fucking
Muggles, have you got a dog, or have you ever had a pet?
Liverpool are all over these, ain't like?
Muggles must be having a shite.
Liverpool are all over them. Pickwood's just made a wicked save there.
I think they're only £500 on there, Tobbs.
Yeah.
If you wait a couple of weeks, you might get one for a £5, Mano. So who's got the one, Tobbs?
One of those, mate. I'm going to drop it off on Friday. Yeah. Got a £100 deposit up. I'm going to go and drop it off on fucking Friday.
So
look at that.
I heard you saying.
See that save or what?
I'm about 2 minutes behind, me, Tobbs. I'm about 2 minutes behind, man. I always am.
That one, man, fucking hell.
So I heard you say, Tobbs, that it cost you £500 to get them all vaccinated.
Yeah, fucking killed us, mate.
And did someone come round the house to do that for you?
No, I had to take all 10, I bet.
Did you? How'd you do that?
Fucking in 2 boxes. In 2 big boxes. Honest.
Hell. That's mad. I thought they might have come round your house to do that.
What made you call it Fly Me at the Moon? I know what Fly Me at the Moon is, obviously, because I'm butter. Is that what you thought?
That's it, mate. You got it.
Fly me to the moon.
There's not many. I mean, I've told that. I've told that.
Will them all? Not many of your subscribers will know, will they?
Well, I have explained it a few times over the years, so the ones who watch do know what it means. Obviously, if you put it in Google, you just get thousands of Frank Sinatra songs and that.
I know,
yeah. I cleverly put 420. You know, when they were giving the name tags out last year, you had to have a tag.
Yeah.
It was individual to you. It made it easier to find your channel. So I just put Fly Me the Moon 420 and I got it.
Did you?
So that's what I am.
I put the Turbonator.
As you know, I'm like a heavy weed smoker, you know what I mean? I'm not really.
I put the Turbonator, mate, kid. I'm the one and only Turbonator.
Yeah.
I'm the one and only Turbonator.
That was funny last night. That was funny when Tunes wasn't going to let you on. He goes, I'm not letting someone in called the Turbonator.
The Turbonator. I went on, I said, it's fucking Turbonator, man.
Terminator.
I can't let you on with that name. You've got me shut down.
I was laughing my head off, man. I was like, that's just typical of Empty Head, that. Like, he's called Empty Head over here, Tobbs. Tunes.
Empty Head. I still haven't seen him. I still haven't seen him, you know, when he's mortal. I still haven't seen him when he's...
I don't know if you will again. Saying that, I was going to say go and watch one of his lives, but he takes them all down. He's took them all down now because
I have to go through the pussycat. Hey Peggy, hey Kers. So what you chatting about?
We were just saying, Muggles, have you got any pets, or have you had any pets recently?
No, we've adopted 2 cats.
What do you mean by adopted? How are they just coming off the street?
Next door but one's neighbour got 2 cats for his kids at Christmas, and just basically threw them out. Twat.
Fucking shit, that Salah.
Does he know you've got them, like?
Yeah. But he says they're going home. He says they're coming home, and they're not at all. They're not at all.
So you've been feeding them with that, yeah? What was he doing, like? Just leaving them outside and that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny, come here.
That's what I mean. I said it in the JJ chat earlier. I'd love one of Tobbs' dogs.
Right, but I'll box it off, Muggle.
Well,
yeah, but I'd have to pay you. I'd have to pay you in installment.
I'll have a word with Tobbs.
I'll sort you one cheaper, Muggles, man.
No, it really helped me to, you know, because it does help people, doesn't it? Because you not because you have to, you know. They have like companions out there.
Where are you from, Muggles? Where are you from?
You have to, you have to, you take them out. Do you know what I mean? And they'll like, what type of breed is it? The dog?
Belgian Shepherd, Belgian Malinois.
Yeah, I think there was a video. It was weird that a video popped up of a Malinois dog. But I'm sure it said they're really loyal. You'll need a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Because they've got a lot of energy, so you'll have to be out with them a lot. Yeah. But which
Muggles,
one is
you
it?
can go
Is
take
it
you
like
can take them out golf ball hunting like I used to with man. Golf ball
Yeah.
hunting every night, mate, over
Have you
golf
heard
club.
Gritzy? You didn't deserve that, bro. You fucking cheated us.
Our last
Like,
half hour was unreal. That's the best I've seen Borough play for years.
But it
Last
is.
half
It was
hour.
the same as Ellen Road. We went 1-0 up at Ellen Road and then give them the fucking game, man. Backward cunts, Borough. Yeah, we thought something out, Muggles, lad, if you want.
hey, that'd be great, man. Yeah.
Have you ever
Right.
had a dog like Mug?
Hi,
As
Kieran. How
long-
you doing, mate? You what, Moon?
Have you ever had a dog?
No. No.
Oh, brilliant, mate. They're the best.
Never,
They're your
never,
best
ever,
mates, man. My
never
dog was my
had
best
any
mate.
pets.
I was wounded when he went. When she went, I was wounded, mate. But
Yeah. I mean, you can see,
you can't beat it once you've had a dog. It is a big thing, though, Muggles. It does tie you down, ties you down because you can't,
No, go on.
unless you've got
So-
people to look
so-
after you and that, look after them.
Are you listening, Muggles? We were selling them dogs for 500 quid, but I've reduced. She's just said to me she's reducing the price to 350 quid.
Right. Like I just said, I'd have to pay that in installments. Do you know what I mean? I ain't got 350 quid to just whack out like that.
I know it's difficult, isn't it, mate? I know.
Yeah. And then I'd have to talk to Dan anyhow first about it, because like he's scared. Well, he's not as bad as what he used to be, but you know he got bit when he was a kid, and
Did he?
Yeah.
How
But
old is he?
He's 46, 47.
Right. Big up, Grit. I think he'd be alright with a pup though, wouldn't he? It's not,
Yeah.
now don't for getting bit by dogs, like.
No, I mean that's what I mean. It's
You're
still
lucky to get a
affects him
to get any
today.
pup.
Do you know what I mean?
for the-
You might, yeah.
30, 40 years on, you know. Like he texted
Yeah.
me the other day. This what is it like? Silver grey coloured, and staffy, and it was out loose, you know, outside our house. And Dan was he was worried about me, thinking it's a mad dog. He texted me saying, "There's this big massive dog on the loose. Watch out." Oh, dear.
Big
But
massive
it was a lovely dog. Lovely it was, real friendly, you know.
You know, there's only one dog I'm scared, one breed of dog that I was ever scared of, and I don't think I am now, and that was a Doberman Pincer, you know, like
I was
John
just going to
Smith.
say
Yeah, Class Dobermans.
It
Why?
was like, they were just too flighty, you know.
What?
They looked
Oh,
like
what a fucking
proper,
sip! Pickford's kept these in
they
the
look
game,
like
you
they
know,
could
I swear
proper
down.
eat you alive, them dogs, like. Even a Rottweiler, I'd rather fight a Rottweiler than a Doberman.
what, doing all fours and have a fight with a dog.
Yeah, just get it in a Boston Crab or a full Nelson, poke it in the eye.
Which wrestler did that as his
That's
finishing
Paul
move?
Nelson.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Come on.
No, he did Jake the Snake. No, he did the DDT, didn't he?
But Jake the Snake, you're talking wrestling now, World WWF, aren't you? Or was he?
Lucky as
Was
fuck
he Saturday
Everton.
afternoon?
Lucky as fuck Everton, yeah.
I don't remember Alan Kilby, the deaf
the
one.
sharpshooter. Yes, man up. Yes, he knows.
Alan Kilby.
Mr. Perfect suplex. Yes.
I tell you, right, because I've got a 21-year-old son now, right, and he won't mind me mentioning that he used to be massive in the WWF and all that, right? Remember?
I did, man.
Remember what was he called? He did the 619, was it? 619.
619.
Yeah, the mask on.
Who's that?
Yeah, he had a
Muggles.
purple mask on, man.
Yeah.
Muggles, do you know
What was he
do you know
called?
to
Lordy
look at
Lord.
Muggles, do you know to look at the messages in the private chat?
Yeah.
There's my phone number,
Yes,
mate.
Muggles.
Phone me,
Rey Mysterio.
right? And I might be able to sort of payment plan out for you.
No. Let me just get a pen.
Phone me anyway, and I might be able to sort something out for you, bro.
All right.
But obviously, it's up to you. You have to talk to Dan on that first.
Yeah.
But that's
Okay,
my
I was gonna read it out then.
No, don't read it out. It's right.
I know. Yeah. Delete it.
Kers has got to kill a dog. Like you wouldn't want to bite off Kers's little dog.
We can't see it
Gracie,
anyhow, can we?
No.
Delicious.
Cheers, Tobbs.
No problem.
Proper
brother.
runs her house. Like, have you seen any of Kers's lives or videos of that Tobbs or Muggles? That's a classic case of that dog.
No, she stopped doing her lives,
runs rings round her like. She had to stop alive the other day because dog Gracie she thought it was going to break the window. It was scratching at the window. I was watching.
Yeah, I like the way she's real positive all the time. I like that.
6 minutes added on in the first half, are you? Right, listen, second half, Liverpool are coming out, fucking sharp shooting, you know. I'm going to shoot more for now, right? Remember, you're ready second half.
That, mate.
All right, Muggles, no danger, like
that, man.
Take care, mate.
Right, catch us later, right, guys? Aye. Everyone in the chat, respect.
Yeah.
In a bit, bro.
Yeah, Rick Flair was a legend, man. Well, he still is. See you later, bro. Did any of you see him in, I think it was 21, you know, the rapper 21 Savage? No, it was, I think it was Offset, you know, like one of them out of the Migos. And
right.
He was in a music video, in a rap music video, Ric Flair was. It's funny.
Mm. He was a character in like what he Ric Flair.
Yeah, man. Ric Flair.
He's Muggles, do you like Jack Black?
Jack Black.
Jack Black, the actor. Do you like his films, Jack Black? You know.
Oh yeah. I know you want to know. Yeah.
Have you seen Nacho Libre?
One of the songs in that band.
Nacho Libre. One of the funniest films ever made, Nacho Libre, mate, with Jack Black. Oh man, he's a wrestler and he wants to be a wrestler.
Oh, I think I have seen that.
Have you seen it? He's a monk. He's a monk who lives in a monastery, and he keeps nicking out on the night because he wants to be a wrestler. He changes into like this character.
Oh,
some chips coming. What else?
Yeah,
got another guest, mate. So, mate, just man up, aka the doorstepper.
Jack Black. Oh, hey up, man up. How we doing, Chief?
Cracking, man.
Good man. Aye, good bloke, you man.
Yeah, I thought I'd jump on when you're talking about wrestling because I know what you're on about, man. I missed the boxing bit. Don't know fuck all about football. No, you used to watch wrestling,
I don't about football either, but yeah, man. I watched years ago.
What
was it? Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks.
In the eyes and shit, man. Funny as fuck.
Big Daddy and Giant Haystacks. My dad took me and my brother because it was in our town. You know, fucking great, man.
He was an absolute tank, that Big Dad. I'm sure he had a girl's name as well, but you wouldn't fucking laugh at him to his face, would you?
No,
Shirley, innit? Shirley Crabtree.
I'd say it to him over the phone. I'd say it to him over the phone, man, from a safe distance, but I wouldn't say it to his face, man. Fucking tank, innit?
Hey, what's this I've heard, man up? I saw it in Landsey. He said he's having a fight with Jim King. And I think
that's more of a friendly one. There's no beef there. So I said, you know, because Lindsay said I want to be, you know, like, you know, just go there and like fair play. And I said yes, and I said I'll go through rules with them and I'll only intervene if one of them's like, you know, had enough or if someone else gets involved. And it's all like things like said about just after July the 9th and that. So I said all good and that. Just let me know. And then I think after he has that little spar and that, because that's more of a friendly one. He said he wants to. I don't know if it's Benny or Benji.
Benji.
That was dead. That was dead in the water. That one though, Lindsay bottled out of that one. We all seen it. Lindsay bottled out of that last year. Benji was in the car going to meet him. Apparently,
I thought that was dead. I don't know anything about it. I mean, I think I'd be surprised. I mean, it doesn't look like the type 2 bottle it box, and I didn't see it, man. So, but that's who wants proper like the Jim King ones. I think just a bit of friendly back and forth. I was thinking that Jim King earlier was going, "Fucking hell, what does everyone want to fight me for?" I think Tunes calls every fucker out, so it's probably Tunes who called him out.
Why does everyone want to fight me? That's what he said to me. Why does everyone want to fight me?
But yeah, it's all friendly in that between them. Like I said, with fair play, and then I'll pick a couple of lads up on the way and that look, and we just go for a fucking drink after, innit, man? All sweet and that.
Yeah, man. Cool.
So, do you know much about Jim King, man? Were you about for the 3D
I
Fight
don't know
Club and
anything
all
about
that?
Jim. I don't know anything about Jim King. It seems sound in chat and that, so I just said, you know, I said I'm a neutral in it, man. I said, you know,
He used to do a lot of panels and that, you know. He used to do a lot of panels. He was the butt of a lot of jokes on the. I don't know. He used to go on the cesspit a lot, and he was best mates with fighting trolls. He fell out with fighting trolls. He fell out with Pablo because Pablo kept ignoring his messages or something. So he fell out with him. Remember
Yeah,
that?
they both
Pablo?
said they're training hard and that, man.
Money,
So it'd be
didn't
a good
he, as
spot.
well?
Don't know it. You know, I don't know anything about.
Yeah, like Pablo was getting like 1,000 messages a day off people on YouTube and that. And because he didn't answer Jim King, he fell out with it.
That's mad, isn't it? 1,000
Said, you never
messages a day,
reply.
man. Fucking hell, it's time to switch the internet off for the day, innit, man?
Yeah. Have you got Instagram? Have either of you got Insta?
Yeah, I'm the king of Instagram, man.
Yeah, you Instagram. I don't like it, mate. I haven't got it.
Man, I just use it to have smart ass fucking comments on stuff and then get like, yeah, just put a pure rouse on it, man. I'll tell you what, right, I ain't been on Facebook. I come off Facebook about, I don't know, probably about 10 years ago, man. Like, I got a 60-day ban for a fucking argument I was having, and then I was back for one day. My mate's like, "Oh, John, jump on this, man. I'm fucking having a row with all these people," and I liked a comment he put. And I got another 60-day ban for liking his comment, and he didn't get anything for the actual comments. And I was like, you fucking winding me up. So I just shut my account down. I was like, this is a fucking wind-up, man. 260-day. And like I said, he'd done the comment, didn't get nothing. I liked his comment, and I got another 60-day ban.
Yeah.
So is this a
like, I remember you when I first come across you in Danny G's chat, some of the comments, nearly all your comments that you put in, man, were fucking belting, man.
Yeah, man, I was just fucking...
Oh, you with Danny G's? Are you with Danny G's? Like,
yeah,
I was giving him fucking loads, mate. I've just, just one of them. I always say to people, I'm never going to travel to anyone's door from you. I'm never going to travel to anyone's door from YouTube. If someone comes to my door, it's a different story. But I ain't fucking traveling. But yeah, I was just giving it. It was after that video dropped about him, the drinks and the young girls, man. So I was fucking, I had my say on a few panels about him.
I mean, you've just got to reverse.
You're from around this sort of ways.
If that was your daughter, don't you think, Moon? If say it back to Danny, if that was your daughter, what would you do? What would you say?
If that was my daughter, there'd be like the car would be getting reversed straight through his front doors and getting parked in his front room. That's a fucking fact, man. There's no doubt about it.
So, has anyone switched it on him and said, "What if that was your daughter, Danny, at someone else's house? Never mind her only being."
I think so.
16.
He switched it back saying anybody thinking that it was perverted, has got perverted mind, is what he said. So he tried to switch it back on everyone else for having a dirty mind rather than him doing that. But yeah, like you said, I wasted enough time fucking, throwing pops at him and that. I even did because he called out someone. I did like a video about him and narrative destroyer, man. I even had a fucking shotgun shot going off in the background, man. And then like fucking back midnight it was, man. Like, I nearly dropped behind this car, man, to do some return fire. And I was like, there you go, there's the video back. And everyone was like, was that a fucking gunshot? I was like, fuck knows.
Okay, no.
Good.
But yeah, I did that, and then like I said, it got kind of squashed. That was when everyone was throwing that. It was the new acro. Everyone was throwing that. What is it? Fake valor or something. Like that was Everyone was fucking calling out, and I'd never even heard of it before.
Stolen valor,
yeah, that's the one. Stolen valor. And then someone verified that someone was who they were, and all that. And then I just did a video about it. And I thought that was the new acro, man. Like, instead of get your acro out, get your fucking valor out or whatever it was. Man.
Yeah, like fucking Video Craig does all this about Decker, doesn't he? Saying it's to bring awareness and stuff like that. Why don't they do it? Why don't they do it about Shadow Boxer?
When
he's convicted, I don't understand it.
He hasn't been run off YouTube. He's a proper convicted.
That's what I don't get. They aren't making videos on him, doing lives about him. Why?
I hate him, man. Like anything like he's that for life. I don't care if he's served his actual, government sentence in the prison service. He is that for the rest of his life, and he should have a really hard life because of it. He should be getting run off everywhere. Shouldn't be allowed.
He's got no remorse for a start, has he?
Exactly.
No remorse there with him, is there?
Hey, Cindy. Right, G-man.
Absolutely hate him.
He's still denying it anyway.
Yeah, that's the biggest piss take, isn't it? Because I can't remember the facts and figures, but someone's saying it's a proper low percentage that actually get convicted in it. So, like when it actually happens, it like they must have had a ton of evidence on him, and he's still saying, "Oh yeah, I'm appealing it," and like, yeah, I fucking hate him. I do. I couldn't have him as much. Like, yeah, I couldn't live anywhere near him, man. He'd be gone, man.
Mental.
Yeah. He's he's got no shame, the fella. That's his main problem, right?
Yeah. But things that annoys me about this whole YouTube thing, right, is like, so Russell Brand got demonetized on an accusation, which, and you know,
And
if it turns out he has done it, then I fucking hate him as well. If it turns out he has done it, then yeah, like, you know, he's a piece of shit himself. But he got demonetized on an accusation, whereas Shadowbox has actually had a conviction and he's allowed to monetize his channel. So I don't get it. So how does that work?
I don't know. It's weird, YouTube, isn't it?
Good point, that.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, that's why Russell Brand, I think, had to go to Rumble, like, move all his stuff to Rumble. But, you know, fair enough. Like I said, if he does turn out to be convicted and it's true, then like, you know, he's a scumbag. But like, it's only an accusation.
What happens to innocent till proven guilty, and that could really damage his. Well, it has, hasn't it? Monetarily, it's damaged him, hasn't it?
Yeah, because I bet he would have been making loads, then, like, you know, because he'd have like a few million followers, so that'd be talking proper dough, wouldn't it? Like, so, but yeah, it's one of them. If he turns out to be convicted, then yeah, I hate him as well. But like, the fact that he was demonetized,
I don't think names should come out until after the court case. I don't think names it should be put out into the public domain. I just think that's wrong.
Let's face it, though, lads. Right, he is a bit of a funny rat, isn't he? Like, he is a bit of a funny rat, though, and he has.
Yeah, that's why it's easy.
You can see him putting it about.
You know, it's easy for mud to stick. Like, and the problem with an accusation is even if it's even if he's found, like, you know, innocent, it's always in the back of some people's heads, though, and it like, but did it? You know what I mean? Like, and it's a ruthless accusation, man. Like, and obviously, I mean, it's a real accusation, then fair enough, and I hope she gets justice and all that. But like,
some news channels, you know, they just picked up loads of clips from back, you know, when he was doing Big Brother.
Yeah.
You know, just making up real little clips to make him sound bad. You know, they did it with Andrew Tate as well. You know, just taking little clips out of context.
If everyone's conversations were public all day, every day, they'd find bad shit everybody said about somebody somewhere along the lines, wouldn't they? And if they just banged all them clips together, like, you know, they can make anybody look horrendous.
Yeah.
Let's face it, though, like, lads. So it was only a few years ago when how many Premiership footballers were getting shagging about and get in the papers every Sunday, weren't there? And that seems to have stopped.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I think they're probably smarter now. Like, I'd imagine, like, if you're footballers and that, they'd have to have, like, I don't know, man. You'd have to be careful, wouldn't you? Like, if, like, you'd have to be proper careful, man. I don't know. Like, you just have to cover your ass with everything, wouldn't you? Like, just fucking, I don't know, man. Like, because you can imagine, like, there are people out there who would set out a trap. You know, I'm not saying it's many.
There's a few that have been done for rape, though, isn't there? There was one or two last year that I'm sure they were in court for rape.
Yeah, and there's one who was battering his girlfriend at the time, I think, weren't there? I can't look, I don't.
I can't remember who that was. Mason, is it someone Mason?
Man United player, I think he's a Man United player.
Mason Greenwood, wasn't it?
Greenwood.
Yeah, that was a someone called Mason as well.
Yeah, Mason Greenwood.
Oh, is that
it? The shadow one baffles
me.
Harry gets any traction with anyone ever, and I'm surprised at Paddy for allowing him anywhere near a panel. I don't get it unless Paddy's using him for, like, some long-term plan on something. But, like, I don't know why you'd have him anywhere near your panel. I don't know. He's a rapist for life. He's a fucking tramp.
Yeah.
It's just like
like you say, he doesn't say sorry. He's no remorse. I just don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah,
people know about it and they still follow him and give him money. That's wild.
He's literally over, like, he's the most vile person on this absolute shit tip part of YouTube, and he's gone over 100,000 followers. It's like, I just don't get me around it, man. Like, I just can't. I just don't understand.
It's backwards, isn't it? It's backwards.
Yeah, he's like the worst of the worst, like convicted worst of the worst, and he's like, and people give him the time of day. Like, it's like people forget, like, you know, that some people are able to separate, if you want to call it that, the artist from the art, aren't they? They're like, okay, I know I don't like the artist, but he's funny, so they accept me that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, the full package is you're a rapist, mate, and I'll never give you the time of day. And if I seen you, I'd spit on you and batter you. Simple as that, innit?
Oh, has he had the appeal?
What's it?
And it's been thrown out.
He's just full of shit, man. There's no appeal, is it? Like, you know, there's guaranteed there's no appeal on it, man. Like, I don't even read into it. It's just I just don't. It's just a load of rubbish, and like, it's easy for someone to say that and then keep saying, every year, it's still going through. It's still going through. Like, yeah. Like, I mean, I haven't followed the story of what it is, man. But like, he's been convicted, so fuck him.
Yeah.
I was laughing at this fella's videos. I was laughing at 420's videos last night. Did you see them?
Yeah, 420 jokes, man.
Is it easy to do them? Have you, Muggles or Man Up, have you ever tried to do these videos? What they all do? Like, dropped off. Have you ever dabbled, Muggles? You know, in doing the videos, the memes and stuff like what 420's do? I wouldn't have a clue how to do it, mate. You know, the videos where he does, where he puts Jones's face on, like, my break.
I wouldn't have a clue how to do it. Wouldn't have a clue.
I know,
Dan would probably be able to do it. Yeah, Dan
if I knew, right, I'd just be doing them all day, me, like,
I think that there's two of them, I just can't fucking remember the names. My memory's shocking, man.
Muggles, how would you feel if like every time you put YouTube on, right, there was like a 5-minute premiere and it was your face on like all these things like chickens and that, and fucking, you'd be gutted, wouldn't you? You'd be gutted.
If it was like the other day, someone made a video of me and it fucking really, 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 really got to me really bad. But now I've got you, like you'll probably know yourself, you get a thicker skin. Do you know? Because like when I first come on here, fucking hell, a comment would really get to me. You know, now, you know, it's just it's just a comment, you know. That's it. But it probably, you don't know until it happens to you, do you? You know, and it's how it's done as well. Like 420, he's not doing it to be a cunt. He's just having a laugh with it, isn't he?
Yeah, of course he is, but he obviously does it because he knows it gets the tunes as well. That's the best bit, isn't it?
Like, he puts the tunes on, doesn't he? You know, he's got the banging tunes on, and then he's got him dancing, and then there's Jimmy, you know, doing a bloody odd dance. Do you know what I mean? They're funny, man, and that's what's needed.
He's still saying it's not him as well, isn't he? He's still denying that it's him, Jimmy. He's still saying, no, it's not me. Well, he stopped saying it now. Because he was reporting all of 420's videos, wasn't he? Is he?
Was he?
Can you report people for doing that, for what 420's doing now? You know, just putting faces on and stuff. Can you still report that for any of the breaking any violate?
I think he could report it for his, you know, putting his face on, but his face is already out there, so I don't know. You know, right? Just going back to that Danny G's tooth, right? He can report him because he's just taking the clip and then posting it. With that fair use, it's like if I was to take a section of your live, you know, I've got to say something in it or add something to it, you know, to make it transformative. You know, you've got to add to it. You can't just put it. Then it's a copyright strike because you're just nicking somebody else's content. But like what 420 does, he's using bits of his content, but he's making something with it.
Yeah, it's like when we do this thing, Muggles. If I play his live right on the screen, it's called for me and you were ripping it. Could he? Yeah. Can he do us for that?
No. Well, he could put in a copyright strike, but you'd just go against it and just say, it's fair use. I'm pausing it, and it's like I'm commentating over it.
Yeah, that's the rule, isn't it? I think if you're
that's
talking
what it is.
over it, you get away with it.
No, it'll be all right. I think he'll find it funny himself, anyhow. Hey, pal,
I missed him. He hasn't done one. He hasn't done one for 7 weeks, man. He knocked his hand in, didn't he? Tried to come back too early.
Yeah,
like that.
I was going to mention that earlier. You know, saying, "Oh, my hand's going to be better," and then he went and played a round of golf, and then he's fucked his hand up even more. You know,
it was like he was that excited about his golf swing and that like you could see he would have went and played straight after his operation if he could. He even did. Yeah. Remember the one he did where he played left-handed?
Yeah. Mental.
You know, I mean, what the fuck? He just wanted to be out on the course, didn't he? Like hitting the ball.
Yeah.
Playing left-handed, man. That was just stupid. That I'm surprised he didn't get all of one left-handed. Me.
With his pink glove on his hand.
All the gear and no idea, mate. It's a classic example, isn't it?
No. Hey up, Dave. How are you doing, mate? You batty fish.
Yes, batty man. Big up the batty fish. What's happening, Dave? Are you good or what, mate? Muggles, you want to talk the chat while I go to the toilet? Quick slap.
Yes. Questions in the chat, please, because I don't know what to say. Oh, I'll sing you a little song off the top of my head. Hello, everybody. My name is Muggles. Kez likes my alter ego, Paul from Hull, so he'll be coming back very soon. And he's making a series, and then there'll be a nice premiere of his first vlog back. Anyhow, Paddy, do you want to fight with Paul from Hull? Take him on. Remember, he's the hardest in Hull. I actually think Cares wants a bit of Paul from Hull. I actually really believe that. Dear. Anyhow, where's Nelly? She always follows me about, does Nelly? I appreciate that. Paul from Hull did that. It's from when I was younger. I used to do it for the family. For good old days, man. Good old days. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still playing. Only did a frame today. Yeah, Dan beat me. Yesterday I did him 80 was it? 81 points to 23, something like that. But he gave me about 30 of them points by fouls. Moggle, serious question. Did you get a... Oh dear.
That 90 there, Gonna text Daryl Adams on this live right now.
You're a funny fella.
Say, come on, you blues. See what I get.
Dear. Hey, Paddy's been asking, when you was watching Flavours earlier and he was dressed up as a bird, did you get a semi? Oh, did you see us on Moons with Pain the other night? I don't know how it came about, but suddenly Monk goes, "Oh, I'm fisting." Do you know what I mean? And Pain just burst out. She couldn't control herself laughing. And I thought, oh, that's YouTube Asylum will definitely clip that bit. He clipped the live, but he didn't clip any of, it was sort of went a bit sexual, the talk and the chat,
Yeah.
But he didn't clip any of that. But that's because it was just funny with Paint, just couldn't control it laughing. Oh, it was funny. But it's just funny the way Monk came out with it. Oh, fisting. Fuck's sake.
Northern King was on here the other night, right? And this is only a little channel, Muggles, you know that, right? Right. But Rob from YouTube Asylum, he has done clipped a load of my stuff quite often. But he clipped Northern King. He showed the Northern King bit the other night. Northern King, I seen one of the channels saying, "Oh, I'm not going on anymore, lads." Yeah, I
What?
keep
Oh, he
getting
jumps on your
clipped and that.
panel. He jumps on
He's
your
on for
panel.
about an hour. He's been
Oh,
on here a
nice
few
one.
times, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my mate, man, Northern King. He's proper
He's
gadget.
another good one. He's Northern King. Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth a listen. It's worth a listen back because I always grill him about everything that's going on, you know, because he's a clipper, and it always because I always get his opinions on everything, you know.
Aye. Aye.
It was a good hour, like.
No, I saw today that fucking hell, what's his name? The Real Honest Truth did a video about Rob. You know, today.
Is that Bobby? Is that Bobby bloke?
Yeah. But I think Rob was saying, you know, why don't you make videos on you know, Shadow Boxer instead of just going on about Decker all the time? And he goes on about that Bobby going on about, I'm not monetized, I'm not making any money, but he's got a coffee link. And I don't know if he was being like a bit sarcastic or something at the end of the video. He goes, I'm not monetized, but I have got a coffee link. You know, but yeah, it is what it is.
I never watched him because his channel scene. I remember I always thought he was ill, right? Because he always did his lives in a dressing gown, didn't he? And he never, and it was all about Decker, wasn't it? And he always had Karma Corner on and a few others. But I think he's trying to change tact a little bit.
Don't you think it's been done to death about Decker? You know, there's nothing
absolutely, mate.
Nothing's going to happen, and he's not going to leave YouTube. Yeah, he's locked up. Isn't he locked up at the minute?
Yeah, he is at the minute. Yeah,
he'll come back to YouTube, and it'll just carry on. You'll never get him off YouTube. You know, and the people that watch him are going to keep on watching him, and people need to stop making videos. The reason they're making videos on it, as we all know, they get views, don't they? So it's making them money. So they're going to keep talking about it. And it brings in the numbers as well. Well, it's the same thing, isn't it? But yeah.
You're right, Muggles. So he's in prison now, right, for a driving offence, right? Now he's swearing down blind, right, that he can't drive. It wasn't him, right? And he's got convicted. He's been convicted of it, right? So they must. How have they convicted him, right? Like when he's saying that he wasn't there, it wasn't me.
Got video evidence of him. You know, of them. They take pictures, don't they?
More than just.
They've got a picture of him in the car.
Why was he running away from them anyway? What had he done? Why was he having a police chase around Dundee in a car?
I ain't got a clue. Mate.
It doesn't make sense for me. Like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, he's in prison. Doesn't matter how but for me,
to go to prison for a driving offence, it must have been bad. Or maybe he's had previous driving offences, and you know they've said, "Oh, we're sick of this. You know, you're going down for this one."
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Was it just
especially
driving?
When it's your first?
Was it just driving?
A dangerous police chase around Dundee, but I watched a couple of his. I think he's put them up himself, and in one of them, he's sat on his mum's back doorstep, like we've all seen the lives that he was doing just after the Daddy Christie bang.
Yeah,
and he's on about this case where he's on about the case. He said, I'm on some driving charge. He goes, I don't even drive. He goes, what would I be doing in Dundee? He goes, it's laughable. And now a year later, he's sat in prison, being convicted for it. He's either a really good liar, right, which I don't know, he probably is, but it just doesn't add up for me. Like, I'm not sticking up for him, but it just doesn't.
Moon
not saying it's
big supporter.
Misjustice, but you know what though? You know what? When you look in Danny G's chat and you see he might have 50 people in, but he's only got like about 5 people that like stick by him, though. You know.
Don't you think that since like Clipped YouTube, I miss him, man. I liked him.
Yeah,
he's a funny bloke, but
They had him on, didn't they? Like, you know, before he blew up Muggles.
No, because of all these.
Before he blew up.
They blew him up, haven't they? Because Danny used to only have like 30 or 40 max in his lives before. And when all these clips started, now he's always getting over, he's like 100. He's getting like 100 in his chat all the time now. So, like that saying goes, all publicity is good publicity, or whatever it is that saying. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I know what you mean, yeah. So Kurz has said that he almost knocked 2 people over.
That's probably why he's been
saying there's a video of him driving a car. I mean, obviously, if you're in a police chase, half of them haven't got licenses anyway. But it's like it's like he's finally gone to prison, right? And no one really knows why. Just some police chase. No, I haven't heard any big details about it. Or
no, I'm sure, buddy, you can find out if you wanted to.
I don't think he's been sentenced yet. He's in prison though, but I don't think he's waiting sentence. I think. But how's that going to be for him in there? What do you reckon?
Fuck knows.
Do you reckon he's going to go in and try and be the hard man, or is people going to target him, or what? Like, do they know about him? Do they know what he's like? Have they heard of him? Because he'll be in a Scottish prison, won't he? It's different up there, you know. The laws are different.
I think it just.
Judge.
I don't know. You'd think he'd just stand his ground, and if he had to fight, he'd fight. You know, as simple as that, really. Hey up, Kelvin. How are you doing, mate?
Well, you haven't been inside, have you?
No, never.
Mate, could you imagine? I couldn't do a night.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing though. I went to court when I was younger for riding my bike with no lights. That's my worst crime.
Could you imagine doing a prison sentence, mate?
Fucking no chance, mate. No chance.
Fuck that.
Nah.
Fuck that.
It's not
there's loads of people in here who've been inside, you know what I mean? My best mate, Dave Smithers, man, he done 4 years, Dave, for a botched armed robbery, didn't he? The divvy.
Yeah, really?
And he hasn't really, because I'm going to do
I'm joking, Dave.
I keep threatening to do a one-on-one interview with Smithers, proper grill him, like Moon style, proper grill him. He said he'll do it.
Yeah.
And he hasn't hid anything. He doesn't hide anything, Dave, you know what I mean? But he's had some life, man.
Yeah.
He's just not very good at armed robberies.
Hear his story, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some story, like. Absolute batty fish in here.
Yeah. Shut up, Moon.
Going to get some sense out of Calvin tonight.
Can't do that shit, man. Right, I'm going to get off, Moon, because I want to get something to eat. And head out to eat. Oh, no, I had a fried egg sarnie earlier on. Go in. Get some protein.
Oh, mate, I went to Subway. Never go to Subway. Yeah.
When are we going to sort this
Danny G thing out?
We're going to sort that out.
I'll see you about on some panels, right? And we'll have to get it sorted.
Yeah. Like, we'll do it sometime in May. We'll do it sometime in May, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, mate. Right, you take care.
Give me time to do some. I'll do some editing and get some. You do the same as well.
Yeah.
Get your favourite bits and
that. Stuff as well. Yeah. All right, mate. Thank you again for letting us on.
Nice one.
Take care, mate. Take care, everyone in chat. Bye.
We got the Muggles. Legend Muggles, like. Yeah, Dave, the worst. He's worse than PP, like, for botched robberies, isn't he? I think he had a banana around his trousers. A banana down his trousers and ran into a bookies and forgot that he knows the woman behind the counter in the bookies. That's how fucking mad he is. Yeah, man. Hey, is this right? What you can get now? Is this right, Kers? Have you heard Jim Smith saying he bought one of these all-in-one like grower where you get a tent and you grow your own plants or something? And it was like 300 quid or something. It's just, I can imagine it, like, but I don't know anyone else who's got one. But he reckons he's going to get 10 ounces off each plant or something. Oh, 2-0. 2-0. That's put a spanner in the works, hasn't it? How long's left? Plenty of time left. You can't, it's not over, is it? It's not over till the fat lady sings. Yeah, so has Jim actually received his now? I think he has, hasn't he? He must have it in his, he's going to have to show us that, like. He's going to have to, because let's face it, if you've got a spare room, a little tent, 300 quid, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? If you get 10 ounces. Oh, good head of that, like. Bold statement there from Howlerhead. Anything can happen, mate. 30 minutes left. But it does look like they're bottling it a little bit, like Liverpool. Exactly. It's usually Arsenal who bottled it by now, though, isn't it? You can't knock them, man. If you've got to put your money on someone going on form, you can't look further than Arsenal, can you, really? No. 5-0 Chelsea last night. I didn't watch the game, but should it have been 5-0? Was it a proper drubbing, you know? If you get beat 5-0, mate, it's fucking embarrassing, isn't it? That's what he's saying, Dave, and he's got 4. He's got to show us these, like, he's got to, like, turn his camera on, because I know he has blue tack over his camera and that, in case, you know, just in case. Let's face it, when you get as drunk as Jim, and you haven't showed your face, you're gonna have to take precautions with your camera, aren't you? But I think he's got to show us these plants, like. The first I'd heard of it, though, like, because everyone's going to have them, really, aren't they? If that's the case and it works, everyone's going to be doing it, man. Saying that, like, I think it is now. I think it is now coming down in price, isn't it, the weed? I was talking to my son today, he smoked quite a bit. And he got his last ounce for 140 quid. Is that good? 140 quid, I think it is, isn't it? Is that what he's using, LED? He'll have it rigged up to the lamppost outside, because there's no way Jim Smith, even if he thinks he's getting 10 ounces out of the plant, he's going to use all that electricity, is he? He's got to have some. He'll have some scam going on. He drilled a hole into next door neighbour's wall and plugged into them. 100%. Yeah, I was laughing at Torbs. Yeah, so who's just been on? We all know Torbs, don't we? Torbinator. I just heard this. Just heard him say on the live the other day that he ran out of StreamYard because it's supposed to be 22 or $23 a month, right? But it's a well-known fact that if you ring them up or you go online, sorry, and you try to cancel it, like a lot of things try and talk you out of it, don't they? But if you go right through the whole process, I want to cancel. When it asks you why, if you say it's because you can't afford it, it's a well-known fact that they will give you it for $9.99, basic half price. And obviously, everyone's been doing it, yeah. But Tobbs did that and got it for $9.99. But he wasn't happy with that. He thought he'd try it again because he'd heard someone got it for $4.99. And then he got all the way down with that. And then they said, all right, just cancel it then. He was like, what? So he fucking cancelled it. Oh, don't. Oh. Can you hear me? Let me see. I'm going to see if I'm going to have to check on the telly because you're winding me up again. Put my earpieces away now. Put my earpieces. Oh, yeah. My avatar's pulsating. So you're winding me up. Anyone who wasn't here the other night, I was talking for 20 minutes. Talking for 20 minutes and nobody could hear us. They were telling us they couldn't. I didn't believe it. Yes, Jimbo, we've got a difference of opinion here. Smithers, who, let's face it, Smithers is the voice of YouTube, saying that you'd be lucky if using LED lights. Is that the case? Are the LED, are they? And are you gonna let us have a look at them, start growing a bit out? Nothing seedy about it. I don't want you to accidentally have your camera the other way and show your face. I just want to see the kit. I use that one, yeah. What stage are they at, like, Jim? Because I'm surprised that I'm not going to lie. I'm surprised that you've even shelled out that kind of money in one go. You know what I mean? 350 bar. $350 for a Scotsman like yourself to shell out in one go. It's a lot of bread, isn't it? But what is it like? Is it 3 month, isn't it? 3 month harvest or something? Fight, 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 fight. yeah, put some posts up or something, Jim, you know what I mean? Because I don't know anyone else who didn't even know he could get them until you mentioned it. I was listening to you last night, Jim, and I've been having a few early nights, to be honest. Been like sleep for midnight. But when I got up today, I looked on Masters, because I'm sub to Masters, like he's one of my mates on here. He keeps saying he's going to jump on. But he fired his live up, didn't he? I don't know, you must have stopped yours, and then you had another one set up saying you were steaming. I've got to change to red just to make it even. See if it brings you any luck. So is it an all-in-one package? Is that how they're selling it, or like does it come like, you know, like in a box, all-in-one weed smoking kit? Like all you need to grow your own weed, like with instructions, or are you on about you buying different bits from different sites and putting them together? Because that was where I thought it was a bit weird, you know, selling it as an actual kit. And what about the seeds? Where do you get the seeds from? Are the seeds expensive? Like, or what? Is it just like one seed? Because that seems a bit weird as well, you know what I mean? Buying like one seed or 4 seeds. It's like they'd be like, you wouldn't dare touch them, would you? Be like, oh, is it the post? Is it the post? That's since I put this red light on that. Bit of pressure on. Yeah, we're getting some facts now. Let's get the facts out there about these seeds. So when we say seed, are we on about like literally a seed, or like cuttings, like you say? Like? Squeaky bum time here. Ooh, Keepers has got it. Still a good keeper though, isn't he? What's he called? Pickford. Pickford. Oh, I'm gonna make you wait, mate, like you made me wait, you know what I mean? You messed me about for long enough. It'd be like diamonds, wouldn't it? It'd be like diamonds, man. Randy, it's like you order 4 seeds off Amazon, they come in like a little tiny bag like that, and you're like, fucking hell. Imagine you dropped them on the floor, imagine you hadn't hoovered up for a few weeks. So you haven't hoovered up and you drop them and they all come out the bag and like, oh my God. I'm no expert, like it's 2-0 to Everton, Mogs. I'm no expert in the weed thing, like all these mad flavours that they have. I know people go on about that cheese stuff, don't they? Cheese, what a name, man, for. But you get loads of mad names now, though. I just don't think, right, the one thing that it's obvious, the one thing that it's always gonna be a problem with weed is the smell of it. It just stinks, man. It just stinks, doesn't it? It's got to be the most noticeable smell in the world, like green. There's no hiding from it. You have a talk of a joint with green. An hour later, you walk in someone's house and you just stink of green. That's it, Kelvin. That's a well-known fact, isn't it? That they stick Cali on these packs, don't they? And you can buy the packs off. You can buy the packs off eBay or Amazon, can you? These shiny packs with all the daft names on them. Buckets. Buckets are old school, aren't they? So there's a bucket like, I haven't done no buckets or nothing like that. But if you're doing buckets, are you like the slippery slope, or is it just a quicker way to get wrecked? I know my 500 quid's gone on it. This fella might be able to tell us a bit more.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, mate. I love the top. There's the green top there. Get up, son. This top is world famous, by the way. Dave used to wear this top on Pablo's, like, back in the day, didn't you, mate?
Mate, do you know how old this top is? It's nearly 30-year-old. It's from the early 90s. It's a vintage one.
So when do you wear that then, Dave? What does it have to be an occasion, like, or
just to come on here, mate? Only comes out the wardrobe and come on here, mate. That's it.
Yeah, like, hey, what's going on with the fringe there, like, Dave? It's looking. Are you trying to get into the fringe wars, like?
You can't.
That's a contender, that, like. That's a Bobcat special, that.
I'm turning my camera off now, you wanker.
Anyone else see that? Look at that. That's a beauty.
Don't take the piss. Mate.
You've dialed that before you've come on. I know you've spent 10 minutes doing that before you come on, haven't you?
No, I've not fucking... Do you remember me saying the other week that we had that fucking football game for work against another council?
Yeah. Told you what had happened.
Oh, mate, don't. I can't walk properly.
Told you, man. You're not 21 anymore, mate. You had to have a day off work, didn't you? Or 2 days off work?
No, we lost 4-2. No,
you had 2 days off work, though, didn't you? You couldn't walk, man.
First kick, we went training last Wednesday. We only had one training session before the game. First kick of the ball, I didn't warm up. I booted the ball, mate, and this long pat, my hamstring went. I was like, shit. Managed to fucking play through it. Woke up the next morning, thought, I've got to go into work. I lasted about 2 hours on the round, and somebody had to come and fucking take me off the round. I had to go home. Took me about 4 days to get better. And then we've had the proper game tonight. We lost 4-2. Mate, I'm aching. I'm proper fucking aching, mate.
What, you've done it again?
No, I feel alright. I'm just aching. Just remind me, mate. I'm 42, not 21, like you just said.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than it's like 5-a-side. I could not last 5 minutes in a 5-a-side game now. I'd be dead.
Do you know what it is? I thought I might be all right because we do like between 10 and 15 miles at work each day, walking, doing the bins. But 5-a-side, it's short bursts of running, isn't it? It's totally fucking different, mate. Yeah, I don't feel good.
Every muscle in your body, aren't you, really?
I'm lucky that I've got the rest of the week off, so...
So what about the lungs? How did your lungs hold up?
Fine. Yeah, my lungs are fine, mate. the wife and the youngest daughter came to watch me. I thought, yeah, bit of cheering on the side. Second time the ball got past me, I went to kick it and fucking tripped on my feet and fell over.
I can imagine doing a few toggy enders, few worm burners and that.
I just heard everyone on the sideline laughing. I was just lying on the floor on my back thinking, oh, what a cunt. Oh, yeah.
You and Gab B. Gab B, did you see Gab B's pretend he bet medals that he had?
Mate, he's fucking 40. He's middle 40s, isn't he? I'm sure he's like.
He's another one.
He still plays football.
Crisis.
Yeah, exactly right. I think he's 44. Yeah, they won that five-a-side competition, didn't they? Or he said he did. He might have rented the train.
He did. Yeah. He said to me the other night, I was ripping him, saying, "Oh, just are you going to give them trophies back then to the who did actually win, or did he just stood in front of them, and got a photo in front of them?" And he's like, "I'll show you. It's got my name on."
Oh right.
I've just text Daryl there. Look, just text Daryl, right? Look,
his number's not on there.
He hasn't texted me back yet.
Is it still 2-0?
2-0, yeah.
What's
Have you heard out from Daryl?
No, mate, not since Christmas. He'll be watching, no doubt.
Yeah, but here, what was I going to say? So what's this thing about? What do you not think it's going to work? What Jim Smith's doing with this tent and the LED thing?
Yeah, it'll work. He'll get weed off it, but I doubt he'll get 10 ounces of plant, mate, not using LEDs. I've done it, mate. I've done it myself, but when we did it, when me and our brother used to do it, we used HPS lights, high pressure sodium lights. Yeah. With them, you get big plants, big buds, but with the LEDs, you find the buds seem to be smaller but more compact, but better quality. I'd like to see one of his plants, 10 ounces on it, off a fucking LED light, mate. I'll tell you now, I would. It'd be impressive.
He said he's going to put some pictures up, like Kelvin's put a link up for some here. I'm going to have a look. I'll have a look on my phone.
If he gets 10 ounces off an LED light, mate, it'll be impressive, but I can't see it, to be honest.
And it's what else will you need in this kit then, Dave? What will be in this tent?
You need an intake fan. You need a fan to fucking get rid of all your fucking the smell and whatnot. You need a dehumidifier, and then like a normal fucking freestanding room fan for your airflow. That's about it, mate. You don't need a lot. Like Jim said then in that comment, you can pick a full setup up for about 300 quid.
I mean, if he does get, even if he gets 5 ounces off every plant, it's still a no-brainer, isn't it?
Me and our brother was pulling 3.5 off a plant, but we was using like 600 watt HPS, high pressure sodium lights. They get really fucking hot though, so everyone they give off a lot of heat, which obviously with the police nowadays, they use the drones, don't they, to look for fucking heat signals in people's attics and that. So what people are doing, they've switched over to LED lights, which are good, and they don't let off nowhere near as much heat. But as I said, then your yield is nowhere as good as HPS lights, mate. Nowhere near.
And is the main difference like the obviously LEDs cheap? Is it cheaper to run? Is it?
Oh yeah, a lot cheaper, mate. A hell of a lot cheaper.
It's like you have to have these lights on all the time, like 24/7.
When you're vegging your plants to make them grow, I think it's 18/6. You have them on for 18 hours, and then 6 hours, 18 hours of light, 6 hours of dark, and then when you want them to flower, to bud, you turn over to 12 hours light, 12 hours dark. So the light's on for 12 hours and then they're in the dark for 12 hours, and that forces them to flower. It makes them think that it's the season to start flowering.
And what's the time scale? Is it about 3 months from seed to like?
Yeah, roughly between 12 and 16 weeks, depending on what plant it is.
It's good that though, isn't it? It's not that long away, really, is it?
No, and as I said, if you've got a decent sized tent with 2 or 3 fucking 600 watt HPS lights in it, mate, it's worth doing. Yeah, Harlow will know I'm talking truth, mate, because I've got a feeling he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. What you feed it? So what are you feeding it?
Oh, mate, there's that many nutrients out nowadays. It's unreal. The nutrients that you can buy, there's that many fucking different brands, mate. I can't remember what me and our brother used. I've still got some nutrients in my shed, actually.
And do they sell all this stuff online? Is it all online, like legit?
Yeah, the shops that sell it, mate. You can go into any hydroponic shop, any growing shop. There's loads of them about, and they sell everything in there. Lights, fucking tents, fans. Sell it all. Saying that, though, when me and our brother did it, we used an NFT system. It was like a plastic trough that had all your nutrients in the bottom of it, and it had like a tray on top of it that your plants used to sit in, but the roots used to dangle down into the water. And then you used to have an air stone in the water that used to give off loads of oxygen to the plants. And that was a quicker way to do that. If you're doing it in soil, it takes a bit longer.
Yeah, it must be good. Like, it must be good if you smoke weed and you're growing your own and you're seeing it growing and you know how much you're going to get off it. You know what I mean?
There's no better feeling, mate. In the last house we lived in, I was doing it there. I had like a fucking metre square cupboard in our bedroom, and I fucking just drilled an hole in the ceiling for the ducting to go out. We had like an air vent in one of the tiles, so the ducting off the fan that was sucking all the smell out used to just go up into the vent in the tiles in the roof, and it used to blow out into the fucking air. I did 6 plants a square, mate. It was good. Can't do it now because I've got fucking older kids, mate, and they know what's going on. They're more clued up now.
Yeah.
Still got
like
fucking
an episode of Garden as well, didn't he? Like all day.
Who said that, Al?
Yeah. I'm Alan Titchmarsh, and you're that woman, you know, the big butch woman who does the gardens and that. What's she called? If you see her, she looks like a bloke.
With a ginger hair?
Yeah.
Never wears a bra. I can't think of her name.
It's a proper gardener's name as well, isn't it?
Oh, what is the name?
You're Monty Don, actually. You're Monty Don.
Monty Don. There's a film out there called, is it Saving Grace? I'm sure it's called, yeah, it's called Saving Grace. About this woman whose husband dies and she gets into debt. Dimmock, Charlie Dimmock. Charlie Dimmock,
yeah.
Slim knows that.
Yeah, what does she do? What does she do? Does she grow weed?
I think it's an early 90s film. Her husband dies and she gets into debt. So she starts fucking growing weed in these big fucking like polytunnels in the back garden. And she ends up getting caught in the end. There's quite a good few films out there about shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that funny one?
Are you watching any series? You know where I've just started watching that Fallout. Watching that?
No, I've seen that though. I've just stopped watching. Finished watching something called The Gentleman on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Class. It is. There's only 8 episodes in the first series, but it is fucking class, mate. I came them all in about 2 nights. Really
Guy
good,
Ritchie,
mate.
Isn't it? Guy Ritchie's behind it, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I've heard about it. I haven't started watching it yet.
Mate, watch it.
What did you think of that Fallout? I'm only halfway through that Fallout, but it's not something I'd normally watch, like. But it's quite good. It's a bit mad, like, a bit gory.
Is that the same as the game Fallout? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it to do that?
Yeah. Based on a computer game, yeah.
I might watch that. What's that on Netflix?
It's on Amazon Prime, I think.
My fucking, me dodgy stick stopped working, mate. I'm gutted.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Bad that.
Yeah.
Why have you?
I've not been able
got
to.
A phone number, like.
Yeah, I used to, in my old job, the lad that I used to work with, he does it himself. He fucking does all the sticks and that. And he reckons they had every fire stick that he did went down. But he reckons he sorted it, messaged me some instructions to fucking do, which I did, and it fucking still won't work. I've messaged him like 4 times and he's not fucking replying, mate. The last 4 Lincoln games I haven't been able to watch. I'm fuming.
Here, there's a fella right on here. There's a fella on here. He goes on Nutters and he goes on Torbs. He's called Robert. He's Scottish, and he was on that Tyrone's this morning. He's got a code that anyone can put in, he said it's they can't do anything about it, and it fires your fire stick back up. And he's willing to give it. He's got to put it in the backstage tomorrow or something on Nutters. Don't know, might be worth a try. Like man's all right, like just buffer it a bit.
Did you ever find your remote?
Yeah.
Where was it?
Yeah, I did. At the end of the bed. I swear I'd looked under there, like. I swear I'd looked.
Did you download the app that I said though onto your phone? Yeah. It works. It's up, mate, isn't it?
Before you told me that, Dave, I was fuming for days. Like, I couldn't watch my fire stick, because that's the one thing about them fire sticks. The remote is only for that fire stick, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, mate. That app's really good. I lost our remote. It was down the city. I found it in the end, but for like 3 weeks I was using the app on my phone. Somebody told me about it. I was like, nah, that can't work. Downloaded it, connected to the internet, mate, and it was like, yeah, shit hot.
You know what happened though? You know what kept happening? I was going upstairs, right, and I was watching it, and then it kept flicking over. I was like, it was only Louise and bloody the other little bugger were turning it over. It was on their phone. It kept coming up on their phones. But yeah, I should have known that there'd been an app for that. You know what I mean?
Is it still 2-0?
Still 2-0, yeah. Oh, it's over now. It's 90 minutes.
I can't believe they've lost to Everton. Like, what the fuck? They've chucked it away, haven't they?
Yeah. How then, Batty Fish?
What's happening, Gadgy?
How then, Scott?
All right, Dave, lads?
Yeah, Sal, mate. You?
Yeah, man.
Who do you support? What colour are you? Red or blue?
I'm an Reds, but I'm just a fucking armchair supporter, me, Dave. I don't really follow the footy.
I see, mate. I see.
You know what I mean? But, support Liverpool like tonight, innit, obviously. Yeah, I'll watch the big games, that's it.
Hey, I watched today. I went around my son's today, right? And he's like into it. He watches loads of YouTube and that. He showed me that the new podcast, Paddy Pimblett and his mate. Have you seen any of them?
No.
Oh, it's funny as fuck. I mean, we know Paddy's funny as fuck.
Away from you, mate, him.
Yeah, it's a football-based podcast that he's doing it. Paddy's doing it with his mate. His mate's got long black hair. It's a proper scouser.
What's it called?
And I'll find out for you before this is over, right? I'll text my son.
You're not about Paddy's one, are you?
No, Paddy's a co-host. It looks like it's the other fella's podcast.
Oh, so because I was going to say, because Paddy's got one, hasn't he? He's got a podcast.
Yeah, this one's just about football, and he was on about today. He was on about this lad when he found out that Klopp was leaving. He was in the gym or something, and his phone went, and he had a look, and he wouldn't believe it. He was saying, I just kept waiting for something to flash up or something. Like, it was proper devastated them, when they said he goes to a lot of the
games now. He goes to a lot of the games and just mingles with the normal fans.
He's mad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you something, right? When you come off this live, go on YouTube, right? I see a clip the other day from a doorbell cam of this woman, right? And it's Paddy Pimblett walking his dog at night, and he knocks on this woman's door, and when she answers the door, no, she speaks through the Ring doorbell camera,
Yeah.
and she's like, "The yell is that Paddy the baddie?" And he's like, "Yeah." He said, "Sorry to bother you. My dog's just done a fucking running shit outside the front of your house, so you got a bucket of water so I can clean it up."
I've heard about that. I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it. Like,
He actually knocks on the door and offers to clean up, and she's nah, just leave it.
Well,
Funny.
you know what? Apparently he's a nice lad, you know. Apparently.
Yeah, I can imagine, mate. He seems down to earth as fuck. He does, mate.
All that you see on the UFC, that's all building the fight up and that. You know what I mean? The souls is it builds their profile up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In
but
the
he
UFC.
can back it up because he's decent as well, isn't he? He's decent,
well,
isn't he?
I know he beat Tony Ferguson and he wellied him, didn't he? But you know, you're gonna get the haters, aren't you? That go, oh yeah, but Tony was at the arse end of his career and he was on a losing streak and all that. But listen, Tony was a savage.
Tony Ferguson's a bad man, mate. Believe me.
But elbows him, Dave. Makes a mess of people, you know him.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. I watched
the thing he wanted to make the BMF.
Is he going to be on Scouts or on the next UFC, Paddy? Like, is he back now from? He had an injury, didn't he?
I don't know. But the Conor fight's on, innit, with Michael Chandler.
Was he on his way up, Paddy, though? Before he got injured, was he on the up? Or
yeah, he was on the up, wasn't he? He was on the up.
He's going to come back then, isn't he? He's going to come back.
I don't think he's top 5 yet. Like, do you know what I mean? Big up the chat as well, everyone in the chat. Yeah.
Big up, Clint.
So
what's the boxing you're looking forward to next, Scout? Because you love your boxing and your UFC, don't you?
Yeah, say that again. Did you see the Ryan Garcia fight with Devin Haney?
Yeah.
He's fast then, mate, isn't he?
He made Devin Haney look, didn't he? He made Haney look mediocre, and he's not. He's a fucking fighter, Haney is, mate.
He was just having his way with him, money.
Yeah, he made it look easy, mate. His speed and his, like you said, his accuracy, mate. It's good.
Fast, unbelievable, dead technical, mate.
Yeah.
Did you think he could do it like Scouts, or were you back at Haney?
Do you think what?
Did you think he could do it like before it, or did you think he could beat Haney like?
I knew Garcia had beat Haney.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because everyone was saying Haney, weren't they?
Well, no, I said it on here. I said, who else says it? The Swan. Yeah. Look, me and
tossed the coin, though. Swan tossed the coin.
Yeah, me and the Swan, and I'll tell you where it was. It was on Boss Dogs, Monet Swan.
What's a Sunderland?
Sunderland season's over as well. That's the only good thing about this season. Like, Sunderland didn't do anything either.
Hey, Fly, you seen Lincoln's position at the minute?
I seen that the one that game you were on about at the weekend, saying if we win this, we're in the. You deserve it, man. After the run you've been on,
We've lost one.
2-1.
We've lost one game.
1-0.
Wigan beat us not last Saturday, the Saturday before. Then we beat Cheltenham last weekend. But the last Friday night, Stevenage drew with Oxford, and Oxford had that last playoff place. So we're level on points, but we've got a better goal difference. So we're in that last playoff place at the minute. But we've got Portsmouth, mate, on Saturday, last game of the season, and they've just been fucking crowned champions, haven't they?
Oh, was it the last game?
Yeah.
Last game of the season?
Oh, yeah, we need to win it, man. Win Saturday, we're in the playoffs.
That'll be amazing if you go up like Warrior.
Alex O'Hara's slim.
At the beginning of January, we was on like a fucking 10-game fucking winless win. And then that Skabala come in, mate, and since then we're fucking, unreal. What about Doncaster? What about Doncaster Rovers? They've won the last 10 games in a row. Beginning of January, they were 17th in the league, and now the one place outside the playoffs. Win Saturday, and they'll get the last playoff place.
What about that club that them two American actors have bought? They've had 2 promotions, haven't they?
Wrexham. They've had back-to-back promotions, haven't they?
That takes some doing that, you know. I don't care how much money you've got.
Give us a minute, people. Just go to the toilet.
Yeah.
They won the National League last season, and then did they win League 2 this season, or they come second, or they won it all come second, didn't they? So Lincoln will be playing them next season, mate, if we don't go up. Stockport and Mansfield. Mansfield and Lincoln have got a right rivalry, mate. I fucking hate them scabs.
You hate out.
It did Mansfield, mate. Lincoln and Mansfield have got a right rivalry. They've just been promoted to League 1 as well.
I was watching this crime thing last night, and it was from something that happened in Lincoln. Murder or something, a high-profile murder. It was one of these forensic things.
There was
one from Banbury. There was one in Banbury as well, where Monk lives. Two Asian lads got run off the road and got killed.
I'm watching something about that. Yeah, a few years ago. There was a murder in Lincoln at the end of last year. Do you remember me putting them pictures up when I was at our brother's the other weekend? There's a cathedral in the back. In that same high-rise block of flats, killed his wife, chopped her up into 158 different pieces, right? Then he paid his best mate 50 fucking quid to go and get rid of the body parts, and he dumped them all in one spot by the river, and that's how they got caught.
No.
He's only got 19 years though. That's all he got. 19 years for murder.
Yeah, there's been a few of them. Like this one I seen last night though. They were from Banbury. It was a TikTok murder or something. This TikTok lass and a man was having an affair with one of the lads, a 21-year-old Asian. And he threatened to.
Asian.
Tell her husband.
Remember that.
Threatened to tell her husband, or what you drinking there? Wife beating stuff there. What's up with you drinking Stella through the week?
No work, mate, have I?
Oh, serious fucking Tunes has gone live again, the empty head.
I might jump on there and give him some shit, mate, the big nose cunt.
He must be drinking tonight. Like, can't do 2 lives without a drink.
He's a fucking weirdo, mate, that lad. Proper weirdo.
Isn't he?
Somebody broke into what did that say off Swan? Somebody broke into a what? Broke into a 5
in Lincoln.
What's that mean?
Because you're tight. Like the Scottish, they won't break into a 5.
He's a cunt. Do you know? And you notice what me and Swan do? Whenever I go in a chat and I see he's in there, I keep quiet for fucking ages, right? And he's commenting away in the chat, and then I'll jump up and in capital letters I'll put "What's a Sunderland?" And he does the same with me. We always try and catch it. He puts "What's a Lincoln?" We always try and catch each other out.
He was crying again earlier on about when he got his spanner took off him off Film Boy. He's never got over it. And he said, I don't think he's ever got over that. Like.
Who?
Swanee. Remember when he used to be Film Boy's right-hand man?
I can't remember.
Basically his co-host.
I don't think I was going on there.
Did you see Gabby's live the other night?
No, I didn't, mate.
Gabby did a live on the Garcia fight before, though. It was about 12 o'clock. There was nobody live. So Gav came to save the show, yeah. And it was funny as fuck, mate. He was sat like on his sofa like this. Everything was ginger, right? He's got a ginger sofa. a ginger t-shirt, right? Ginger beard and that. And it was just classic. It was absolutely quality. They were trying to get him to do a StreamYard, and he was like, yeah, show me how to do it. I'll do a StreamYard, or I'll set it up now. Bless him, man. He was trying to set it up, but I couldn't comment. I was half asleep, but you have to wait 24 hours. Nobody was telling him.
No.
As soon as you sign up, you got to wait 24 hours.
Mate, I can't laugh at gingers. My beard's ginger. It just don't look it on this camera. I've got greys coming through and everything.
Are you back, Scouse? I think he fell asleep. It'll not be the first time Scouse has fell asleep on a panel. Him and that Tony. The right twats for it, man.
I don't think he realises he's still got his fucking his mic on, man.
Right. Go on, see you in the morning.
You don't get turn the kitchen lights on that.
Big G's adamant you that's your new name, Buzz Lightyear, like.
I'll just see what Al's put.
He's got a point, like.
To infinity and beyond.
Kelvin put a link in the chat for Goldie Looking Chain, a song called Bald Rappers or something. Remember them, Goldie Looking Chain? Guns don't kill people, rappers do. I heard it in a documentary on BBC Two. Yeah, I think they're from Cardiff.
Nearly 4 weeks now, mate.
4 weeks what? Without what?
Tobacco.
Really? It's good,
Yeah.
that, like.
I know, mate. Well proud of myself.
Have you had any close shaves where you've like, because I've got 600 fags here. I've got 600 fags, you know what my mum brought us back from all day.
No, none, mate.
When I smoke now.
When I was around our brothers, shut up.
Turn the games on, lad.
Yeah. Who is it?
What's he back for, like?
Who's that? Tell him. Tell him. Tell him.
That'll wake the dead up, that bark, like.
I know, echoes in this room. Shush, shush, shush. Hey, come here. Good boy.
Has he been all right then? Has Bear been all right? He has never had any problem. You've never had to happen to the vets or no?
No, mate. He went for a checkup the other day. They just advised us to start giving him, I can't remember what it's called, some kind of nutrient, you know, for his joints. Because German Shepherds have big problems with the back legs as they get older. So he said if you start giving him these certain nutrients now, then it'll help him, kind of thing. Fucking 60 quid a bag.
Yeah, that happened with my brothers, that, Dave. You know, with the back legs, with the ball joints were wearing like sand. The vet said. And
they bow out on each other, so they struggle to walk.
Yeah, it cost them a fucking arm and a leg, mate. There's not an hip dysplasia, it's called, isn't it?
Yes, it is, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And do you know what that is? Because if you look at the original German Shepherds, there was flat-backed. But obviously over the years with certain breeding, now they're breeding so they've got like an arch back on them.
Yeah, and they've interbred them, haven't they? With others like Alsatians and like.
Yeah, that's the reason why, mate. Because of that bowed back, it puts more pressure on the hind legs. But I don't let him go up the stairs, mate. That's one of the main things. If your dog's always going up and down the stairs, we don't let him go upstairs. He's never been upstairs, actually, ever. In the 3 years we've had, never been upstairs.
My brother has a pressure mastiff, Dave. You know how heavy it was, mate? 13 stone, mate. He had a back on it like an ox. Should have fucking seen the size of it, mate. It was like, had a head on it like a lion.
We weighed him at the vets the other week. He's 52 kilograms.
What's that?
That'll be 10 stone-ish.
Is it? That's heavy, that, for the German Shepherd, isn't it?
It is, mate. He's fucking huge. I don't know whether I can... Did you see him there?
Yeah. Oh, I've seen him. It's like some of your things, your vids and that. I've seen him when he just come out of the... what was he when he got his... he got clipped and that?
Yeah.
And that, yeah.
The vet... We've had a couple of different vets each time he's been in. Every single vet's always said to us he's one of the biggest German Shepherds we've ever seen.
Yeah, he's huge, isn't he?
I think it's because he's from Poland originally, so I think that might have something to do with it.
Maybe.
It's the hairs, isn't it, Dave? The mold. He molts though, doesn't he? Big time.
Oh, don't, mate. Let's not speak about it. It's coming up to summer as well, mate. He's just about to start shedding. I'm fucking hating it.
Hey, Fly, you're asking me for the fucking spanner, and you've give Big G a spanner.
He's always had a spanner, man. He's always had a spanner, Big G. Not that he ever uses it, like, but he would whinge if I took it off him, you can guarantee.
Can't be. No slug there.
My spanners, I've only given 2 spanners out in the last year. In the last few weeks, I've given 2 spanners out. One to Jimbo the Bull and one to Steve McGeary, and they're both not in here tonight.
Do you know what that is, mate, don't you? Barely an income.
Begging me for the spanner, Dave. Begging me for the spanner on my panel he was the other day.
Sorry, mate.
Well, that was out of order, you know what I mean?
Sat on with me, right, but I knew what his game was, do you know what I mean? I knew what he was at.
You know what?
Look at him, he's not even defending himself, is he, look?
You know what? I was fuming at you the other day, right? Because you jumped on someone's panel, right? It was a good panel. There was loads in the chat, right? And someone mentioned John Smith, and you went, "Oh, I had John on my panel the other night." Yeah. That was a cracking live. I was on with you for about 5 hours, and
that was the night you were
John Smith was on. It was the same night where John Smith, he was dead. He was sound on the earlier on, wasn't he, with his camera on, and then it was the same night where he went out with the suit and went crazy, didn't he, in Cardiff?
Did he go out that when the night he come on mine?
Yeah, he went out. You know, he said, "Oh, I might go and cause some mischief." The same night, he went live in his suit and went walking around Cardiff, scaring people in there. Same night.
Fucking hell, I must have missed it because I'd done 5 hours. It was late, wasn't it? And I said, "I'll have to get off to bed." I was stoned, mate. I was whiffed.
Yeah, PP was on. PP jumped on, didn't he?
He's fucking mad as an acid, isn't he?
Put Pez's comment up on the screen. How ironic's that, mate? How fucking ironic is that?
Go ahead, Pez, lads.
That is mad, actually, isn't it? Liverpool have lost the league at Everton.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't fucking alter my
life. I think there's still a few twists and turns. What was I going to say there? What do you think, Scouser? Scouser, what do you think about PP's turnaround in fortune, like on the lakes?
Well, what's happened? I haven't been on, so what's
happened
anyway?
Caught a 38-pounder. He had a 38-pounder last week.
Mate, he had a 38-pounder. What's he on about?
Didn't he, Dave?
Yeah, it's a banging fish, mate. The size of the
he had photos of it.
Well, he hasn't beat his record then, because his record's 38. Did he say that was his record?
That was 38.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, did he say that was his record?
I'm not sure. There's a video and there's a short somewhere of him fucking...
Because he told me that he had a 38 one night, right? And I said to him, he went, "What's your best?" And I went, "Oh, he had a 38.2, didn't I?" It didn't, like, you know what I mean? Yeah,
there was no point numbers on it, like, but it was a big fish.
Man.
It was a big fish, like.
In this country, like.
Fishing. I just looking at that fish, you can tell it's a high 30s fish, 100%, mate.
Oh, I'm not doubting him, but if it's 38, he hasn't beat nothing because he's already put it out there that his record's a 38. You know what I mean?
I think, like, with some of these lakes, he's fishing.
Belted, though. That's like a belted fish. I'd be proud to catch that. Like,
fucking 100%, mate. He was struggling to hold it, Scarves. That's how big it was. He could hardly lift it.
Big chunk, big lump.
You can tell.
He said there's a 50-pounder. There's a 50-pounder in the same lake. He he actually thought he was going to catch it. He was like confident.
When you go on
it.
them lakes where there's big 50s and there's only 1 or 2 of them in the lake, you'll always find that all the carp anglers try and target them particular fish. That's why they're hard to catch. You with me?
You heard of Bluebells, Scouse? Bluebells Lake?
Yeah,
that's where he was. He was on Bluebells.
Bluebells, was it? Yeah. It's a good fishery that's been going for years. Have you heard of Cudmore?
Yes, I have, mate. Yeah.
Used to go there years and years ago.
You just know, he's a good angler, PP, from the tackle that he's got, and
I know by talking to him, Dave. Yeah, and tackle and that. You know what I mean? You know, and he's not just a tackle tartan either. He's like, you get the ones that like got all the gear and no idea. You've heard that saying, haven't you?
I think that most of the videos that he's put up where he's been fishing and not caught out, he's just been on the game. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
That's carp fishing for you, mate. That's why I just don't do carp fishing. I do all round. I do chub, barbel, and I do pike in the pike season when I've got the time. That is
Didn't he catch one of them barbels, Dave, as well? He caught a few, didn't he?
Barbel.
Mate. That's one fish out.
Not a bluebell. It's lakes, isn't it? River barbel. This is totally different than lake barbel. They fight differently and everything. They're just on a different level because they're fighting currents.
I didn't even know you could fucking I didn't even know you could stop barbling in lakes, mate, until the other fucking week. I thought it was just a river fish.
I've had them for like 20 years, Dave. From my knowledge, maybe more. 25 years.
I bet they don't grow as big as river barbel, though, do they?
No, they don't fight half as good as they do on rivers, mate. Honestly, God,
big
like,
though, aren't they? They're ugly, them carps, aren't they? Ugly.
Yeah, lovely fish, mate.
Yeah.
I think they're ugly, mate. Massive bellies on them.
Carp. They breed them in Vietnam and that, and in China because they eat them there. They eat the swim bladder, mate, and like it's fucking absolute rank.
Scarce, no way. Me and the wife went to a Chinese supermarket a few weeks ago, and they had fucking whole carp, mate. Only a couple of pounds in the freezer. You could buy it, mate.
There's a fucking Polish shop up here, and they've got them in the freezer, mate. Like what, £6-7 as they are.
That's fucking mental, that is,
isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, people coming in, buying them and that, like.
They're expensive.
Yeah. Honest, fucking freezer stock with them, mate.
No, they're not that expensive, like. No. I wouldn't want to try them myself, mate. I couldn't, being a fisherman myself, I couldn't bring myself to fucking try carp. I couldn't do it.
I have tried them, and they are like they taste dead dirty, muddy.
Yeah.
Muddy. Very muddy, but I tell you what is nice out of all freshwater fish, pike.
Yeah, I knew you was going to say that.
But it's just dead bony. Do you know what I mean? So you need a pair of tweezers, and then once you get all them big bones on me, the flesh is lovely when it's done right. Do you ever remember a pike angler called Gord Burton, the Pike and Pirate?
Yes, I do, mate. I've read one. He's got a few books out, yes. I'm sure I've read one of his books.
He taught me how to pike fish properly and paid him, like, do you know what I mean? He used to do, like, he'd take you fishing for the day for like 50 quid it was back then. Which was expensive back then, do you know what I mean? But, you're learning off the top fucking piking guy probably in the world. Fished all over the fucking world, Canada and everything. He said to me, the best place to go for carp is Canada. That's what he said to me.
Look what Slim's... I've ate shark, it's awful.
Shark? I've had shark fin soup, I didn't like it one bit.
Here, cows here. Have a look at this.
Oh. PPs, is it?
It's gone off, fly.
Yeah.
Just fucking, mate. PP wrestling with
Yes, PP, lads. That's right. That's a chunk, that.
A fucking belter, mate. Look at the butt on
it. That's a proper lump, that. Look at it. Hey, that's got loads of spawn in it, that. Look at the spawn in it, Dave.
Yeah.
Annie, what do you reckon? That's carrying about £2 a spawn, isn't it?
At least.
Easy. Yeah.
But
That's the result, that.
Well, on the PP.
That's the result, but you see, PP's already said that his record's 38. So, what I'm saying is, right, that he's caught another 38. So,
Yeah.
38 and 38, he hasn't beat his fucking thing. I'm going to wind him up over it.
You would have thought You would have thought that he would have gone down and like to the point, wouldn't you? Like
he should have fucking thrown a few ounces on that. He should have fucking like melted it. Gone, it was 38.6.
He's a man of truth, though, and he's not going to do that.
No, he wouldn't do that. Listen, you don't sell lies, mate. Fisherman's tales. I could fucking tell you that like I've caught fish over £100 overseas. I haven't, like, you know what I mean? My fucking mate did, though, that never fished a day in his life, fly. Got £130.
So you never been tempted to stick a few pound on, like, oh yeah, it was a £40.
No,
because the £40 club.
You're only kidding yourself, fly. You're only kidding yourself. You're not kidding anyone else, mate.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
You're going out like fishing on your own. What's the point in selling people that you've caught? You know, show me your pictures then. One of them. You know what I mean? Remember the other channel he used to go on? He had the body. You remember? So I sent a few fucking fishing pictures to him, didn't I? And like he realised who his boss was. Do you know what I mean, Dave? Like,
that's why we've got Big G in. I've got Big G in to keep you so you didn't feel alone. Like,
yeah,
big Reaper's put up. He's paid the next peg for that fish.
Well, that's what everyone's saying.
Get a quick photo with that fucking fish and I'll pay you £20. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Well, now they're trying to say, Dave, Jim Smith's saying, why can't you video? We want to see you actually catching it, you know, wrestling with it with the rod and that.
Because it's sometimes it's manic, mate, when like when the alarm starts screaming and that, the last thing you're thinking of is your phone. You know what I mean? And it's Dave.
Especially if you
That's
get a double
what we want to see, though.
No.
That would be better content, though, wouldn't it, Scouse? Than just.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's like hard on your own. You know, you're fighting a big fish like that, right? So you've got one hand's on the rod, one hand's on. You need to be awkward, like you've got your phone and you're reeling in, and you're loosening the clutch and tightening the clutch, and you drag, and you know what I mean, Dave, don't you?
Unless you're recording for the whole session, which is
unless
hard to
you don't have got one of them sticks that you know what I mean. What are they? No, it's tripods.
Yeah.
Unless you've got a tripod. If you're with someone, you're laughing, aren't you? If you're with someone, but PP's on his own, isn't he?
By the time you've turned that phone on and rang to your rod, it could have pulled your rod in, it could have come off out, could have happened by the time
you could have spat the uke out or anything if you don't, you know what I mean? Anything, anything can happen, mate. You've got to keep that line tight. But hard doing it on your own. But
look what hey up Fizz, I didn't even see you there. Look what Fizz has put. That's PP's UK record.
Is it? Okay.
It's still a fucking whopper, that, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, I'd say, looking at it, you'd think it was like a low 40.
Yeah.
But on it.
That's what I thought when I see the fingers, and then when he said it was a 38, I was like...
You're probably right. It's probably got about £3 of spawn in it, Dave. But my 34 has about £2 of spawn in it. But that doesn't matter. The weight's the weight anyway, do you know what I mean?
My PB part's only £21, mate. It's only 21.
Well, listen, mine was about 24 for about 5 years, you know. And like, it just changes. You can just change just like that. My barbel record is only £9. But I fucking tell you what, mate, it fought like a £60 catfish when I was out in Thailand, and that's no word of a lie. A river barbel, mate, will test your skills, mate.
I can imagine. I see somebody catching barbel on fucking meatballs the other day in Manchester city centre. You watch that fucking Alex and
Carl and Alex.
Carl and Alex. Do you watch them?
Good, yeah. Been watching them since they were dead young. They're very capable fucking boss anglers, them, you know, mate.
The anglers, mate. Well, one of them, go and check the YouTube channel. One of them put a video up the other day. He was in Manchester City Centre, right in the centre of Manchester, and he was pulling barbel out this fucking out the canal on meatballs, mate. They was catching them on meatballs.
Was they, yeah?
Yeah.
They've caught barbel on all sorts now. Lunch and meat, cheese.
Never had a barbel. I've never caught a barbel, mate, ever.
Pepperami, this and Dave. They're not there on another level, then, mate. But I reckon I lost one on the Trent. It must have been about fucking, I'd say 13 or 14 pounds. I was gutted. Right at the danger zone, right under me rod, we're at the danger zone, as you know. Right under the rod, ping. Ping. You're just like on your fucking knees, aren't you? Like fucking, like you just lost the lottery, mate. You know what I mean? Fucking depressed and that, mate, for months on end.
This, just so you all know, this week's lottery on Saturday, 10 UK guaranteed millionaires.
That's right, yeah.
Is that?
Aye.
Do you still do it? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't bought a lottery ticket for months and months and months.
I've not done it for ages, mate.
Oh, I always do it, mate. I can't. I've got to do it.
When they put it up at £2 and then put some more numbers in as well, I mean, fucking hell. Talk about ripping you off. That was the end for me, like. Can you remember when it first come out? Can you remember when the first ever lottery, they did like a practice run, didn't they? Remember
that Scally lad that come out of jail? He won 18 million, was it?
Oh, the binman?
There was a few on there, a few Scallies that won it.
He was in jail, wasn't he? And he come out, he bought a ticket and that, and he was in jail or something like that. And anyway, he won 18 million. Fucking hell, it was gone in 5 years, wasn't it?
Do you know what that was, Scouse? He came out of jail and he bought
Asian lad, wasn't he?
Oh, you might be thinking of somebody else. The one that I'm on about, he bought a ticket with a stolen credit card, and he won something like 9-10 million.
Yeah,
and
something
once
like
they found out that it was on a stolen credit card, it fucking I think he's in jail now, to be honest.
How stupid is that? You'd get off, wouldn't you?
Then I thought, wasn't there a 16-year-old last one 1 year as well? He won the jackpot.
Where's your head at thinking? I don't get putting the points on, of putting it on in the first place, knowing that, like, if it comes on top, which it is, with that sort of money, where was his head at thinking he was going to fucking get away with that?
Yeah, there was that 16-year-old fly. Yeah, that young girl, I can remember that. And then there was that binman, wasn't there? That Summit Carroll. He won like 12 million. That's all gone. He's back on the bins now. He's doing something like that.
I think that might be him, Dave. I think that might be him. I think it was gone in 5 years or 4 years, wasn't it? All that.
Absolutely blew it, mate. Literally blew it. Bought about 30 cars.
Ah, that's right. He'd be racing him around his house and that like that. He bought a big house, didn't he? That the one?
And he built a racetrack on the fields in the back of it.
That's the one. That's the one, mate. Yeah. Right,
Something Carroll, his name was.
I can't think of his name, but he's the one now with the cars.
On our local news tonight, there's a ticket that hasn't been claimed. It's a couple of million in the northeast. They haven't said where yet, but
in the northeast,
it's somewhere around Middlesbrough. You know, they'll what they do is they wait till a few weeks. If it hasn't been claimed, they'll tell you which shop it was bought at and what
6
time
months
it was
you
bought.
get, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be devastated, wouldn't you?
Did you ever remember the fella who won the what was it, 80 million on the Euros or something, right? He was cleaning his van out and his missus said, "You've got all these lottery tickets here." Do you know what I mean? And he didn't know, right? It was 3 months on this, right? And anyway, fucking hell, his missus went and checked the tickets and 81 million he won.
Don't.
The ticket was in his van, for time. Well, for 3 months anyway.
Was he a builder?
Yeah.
I can,
He was cleaning the van out because he was selling the van, and because he was getting another one on fucking hire purchase, and just how it all works out sound for him. Do you know what I mean? There's not to break.
Remember that one where the video the week before, and put it on, played it for the wife or something, like played it when he picked the numbers out from the week before and wound her up about it.
Oh, I was in stitches watching that.
You wouldn't have that, like, would you? You'd kill her.
You'd be fuming, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's like all these fake fucking scratch card fucking videos that you see going about. They're funny as fuck, though.
Mr. England, what's going on over Empty Heads? Empty Heads live again, anyway. What's happening over there? Like, has he gone off?
Oh, big up,
Mr. England's bad out anyway, isn't he? He's bad out on every account.
Who else is in there? Oh, Pez caught a fucking thing here, but I'm so he's saying. Hang on a minute.
You got what?
It was only got a open bargain.
2 fucking right pairs I would as well, mate. If it was right size and it was legal to take it. I'm in Cornwall in August, guys. I'm going shark fishing, hopefully.
Are you?
Are you?
Yeah,
what type of shark do you have down there, like?
They have shark down Cornwall, mate. Of course they do. Not fucking great whites, obviously, but they do have sharks down there.
What, do you have to go out on a boat and all that, like?
Yeah, you have to go out on the boat and fish like that. I can't wait, mate.
You got your sea legs?
I've never been sea fishing, mate, so I don't know.
Well, you'll be ill, mate. You will be ill, let me tell you now. I've done it. You'll be ill for the day, and then the next day you'll be fucking dancing and everything on the deck and doing cooking and everything.
I'm looking forward to it, mate. Hopefully catch something that I can fucking take back and cook. Obviously not shark.
Oh, to see?
Yeah.
Cod, isn't he? Cod, halibut.
Yeah.
Halibut's nice.
You get some decent fucking fish down in Cornwall as well, don't you, in the channel?
Yeah. You get all sorts down them ways. Like in the Irish Sea, you only tend to get cod. Cod's a minty, though. Do you eat anything, mate? I've caught them, Dave. Get on this, mate. This must have been a dirty bastard, this fucking fish. It has an old plastic cup inside it, right? You know, just the like plastic coffee cups you used to get years ago.
Yeah.
One of them, get it on, hang on. An old sweaty pair of fucking woman's tights. It has inside of it as well. Hey, you on it? Hey.
Sweaty.
Yeah, and now fucking sweat.
How did you know they were sweaty? Like, you just sniff them?
Honest to fucking God. Well, being inside a fish, what do you think, Fly?
Oh, shit.
Stop a stinking of fish in that, mate. Hey, mincy fish, then, mate. Telling you.
I reckon, Scout, have you wrestled with a few old boots? You know, have you ever pulled a boot up? You know, like, oh, it's a big one and it's been like an old boot or a welly or something.
And I'll waded or something. Now fucking Wellington boots. No,
I bet
I'll tell you a quick story. You know what a carp's run water is, don't you?
Say that again.
You know what a runs fishery is, where it's packed with fucking carp and you cannot you catch every cast.
A commercial.
Yeah, a runs water we call them, a commercial. Yeah. We was at one in Lincoln called Strawberry Fields. And our brother put a little bud of weed on his fucking hook and fucking pulled a carp in within about 10 seconds, mate. Swear to God. Caught a carp on a bit of weed.
What does he have in earrings or what?
No, just floating, mate. Floating.
Yeah. Floating bread.
Slurps it off the top of the fucking water, mate.
Right off the top.
Yeah. It's fuck, mate.
I wanted our pike, because pike nail it from the bottom, they come out, up and out, don't they, pike?
Yeah.
That's cracker, that, mate. I wondered if these have poly rolls into a fucking boilie, mate. Hey. Oh, a few stringers, do you know what I mean, on the PVA string? Well, what about there, mate? Hey. I don't think you'd get a fight out of them, though, would they? They'd just come in like fucking wet bags, wouldn't they?
come in like a fucking
Carry a bag full of water, mate. That's it, isn't it?
What's that carp called that fucking they come in easy as out, but you get them on the bank and they kick the fuck out of you. Oh, what carp is it? Long fucking slim carp.
Oh,
They're
the
always
grass
on the top.
carp or the
grass carp, mate.
yeah.
You fucking reel it in, it comes in, you think, you know, this is fucking much. Get it on the bank and it fucking kicks the fuck out of you, doesn't it?
The fight out of them in the water, Dave, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Right?
You're strangling it, aren't you? You're depriving it of breath. How long can it last? Isn't it? Like, how long can you have it out the water?
When you go with PP fly, right,
yeah,
and you get a big one on, right?
Yeah.
Bet you lose your bowels, mate.
How? In what way?
Listen, my mate lost his fucking bowels, mate, in a fighting chair, 130-pound sailfish. He went white and everything. He had a whitey. He didn't even have a weed. He had a whitey. He shit himself. He thought the fucking, because you know the fighting chair, Dave. They're all strapped in.
What's that? You want about marlin?
Sailfish.
Sailfish, blue marlin. Yeah.
More or less the same, aren't they?
Yeah, so very similar. Yeah.
This thing, sails dance for about an hour. No way you just fucking wishing it was you in the chair and that. This lad had never fished in his life. And he's got a 130-pound fucking sailfish on, mate. And his ass was gone, mate. He went white, right? He was nearly vomiting and that. He pissed himself because he thought the thing was that strong on him, right? He said he felt the fucking chair rocking him. I went, no, that's just the suspension in the chair. You soft cunts. I went, no chance of you going in, mate. I went, these are chartered fucking boats with insurance and that. They're not coming out, mate. He went, no, I could feel it. He went, what it was is because the straps were strapped to the reel. And then the rod and the reel strapped to my harness. I went, of course, because you're putting your back into it and bringing it back and all that. He went, fuck that, never again, lads. Never again.
You get a boy cup as well, don't you? What your bod goes in.
Fish. 3 of us had took to pick her up with him to take a picture, Dave. 3 of us. No, I think it might have been 4 of us, mate. Because the captain, he pulled, the sail up. Because it looks better with the fin up, doesn't it, when you're taking a picture? Yeah. Belter, mate, you should have seen it. Lovely. And he stands in there, his legs are shaking and everything, you know what I mean? Said, you've only caught a fish, lad. What's the fucking matter with you, mate? Look like you've fucking seen the devil. Honest.
So have you not actually caught that fish till it's in your net? Is that when you say you've caught it, when it's in your
fish, net? You only have to gaff them, mate, certain weights, like them big 1,500-pound marlin and that. You've only got to get them to the sides of the boat.
Yeah, they've got a big cut. You gaff them, it's like a big pole moon with a big fucking hook on it. And the hook
tag them now.
They do what? They tag them?
Yeah, they tag all them big fish and that out there and that now, sharks and everything. All different breeds, they tag and that, all the big ones. Know what I like to catch, Dave? Them bonefish in Florida, like barbel. Do you reckon they're the equivalent, don't they, to barbel? But they only live in 2 foot of water, then, don't they? See how they go off? See how they go off, mate? See how they go off?
Yeah.
You reckon like 2-3 times the speed of a fucking barbel, mate? I can imagine that, mate, on light line fighting that, mate.
You got the 3 fastest fish in the sea, haven't you? You've got the bluefin tuna, you've got the sailfish, and you've got the barracuda, mate.
And the wahoo.
Oh, and the wahoo as well, yeah. They're beautiful fish, then, aren't they? Blue and green.
Yeah. Do you attack you then like the barracudas, don't they, the wahoo? Anything you've got silver on you, if you've got anything silver flashing on you, they'll have you, mate. Then barracuda.
I watched a documentary about the Amazon jungle the other day, and there's a fish that fucking shoots up men's fucking Japs' eyes, isn't there? You seen that?
I've seen it. It's do you reckon it's attracted to the ammonia in your urine, don't they?
Yeah. If you piss in the water in the Amazon, then it shoots up your fucking Jap's eye, it shoots its way into your body, and it fucking...
I thought it was loads of shit, you know, Dave. I thought it was loads of shit, and then I seen it on that Jeremy Wade's River Monsters.
He's good.
And it's real, mate. The kangaroo,
That's it.
The kangaroo, it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Kangaroo.
Yeah,
Kangaroo.
the kangaroo.
Yeah, if
And
you
you
piss in
find
the
it in the
water,
Amazon.
you piss in the water in the Amazon, it fucking shoots up your Jap's eye, mate.
Shoots up your Jap's eye fly. It does. That's no shit, that, mate.
No lie,
Honestly.
mate.
Jap's eye fly.
Called the kangaroo. It's like,
I don't want to imagine that, like.
And like,
you just have your tackle tied up, wouldn't you?
And like, they just basically fucking thrown forceps up, mate. Well, your fella must have been in agony. Like, I'm holding me plums, fucking talking about it. Like, forceps.
You just took it in,
like,
wouldn't you?
Pulled it out.
Took it out of the way.
Took it between your legs.
The fella was in agony for about 6 months. He was pissing blood and everything. I've seen about 3 documentaries on them kangaroo fish, you know, and it's all right and true. Like, that's what they do, mate. It's the ammonia in your fucking wig. That's attracted to it, and they just jump to the source. You know what I mean? And they're that fast. You know what I mean? Apparently all you feel is pain. You don't even like really see anything going in. Imagine that. You know what I mean?
Nah, I couldn't.
And because what happens when you're trying to have a burst, it washes back into your bowel, kind of thing. So it ends up with all kinds of bowel infections and that. I've watched documentaries on it. It's proper naughty fucking fish.
What I say, you're the expert on it, you like.
No, just watch the documentaries and that, mate. I like that Jeremy Wade and that, mate. You know what I mean? He's done it all, him.
So who's the kiddie when it comes to carp fishing? Like, is there a kiddie like in England? Like, who's the main
Carp
man?
fishing. I'll tell you who my favourite angler is, right? Because this kid can catch fish down the grid. What's his name? He fishes on the Nash team. Does all like, what's his name?
Oh, do they have? Is there like a national championships and all that? Like,
yeah, they have carp championships and that now. Yeah, carp, yeah,
them, you know.
Carp opens and yeah, Team England's against fucking Team whoever. We've got a carp team, like.
I'll probably watch a few, you know, before PP comes up. I'll watch a week
The likes
of like,
of PP,
I'll watch a load of carp
likes
stuff.
of PP and carp, man. Like, I didn't even know Dave's done fishing, to be honest, but who else does it on here? They're the only ones I really know. Like carp, man, he's like into his he's into his fishing and that. PP, I know just by talking to PP, he knows his stuff and that. Yeah, you just know. You talk about certain things, and the people haven't got a fucking clue what you're talking about. But that's just the way it is, isn't it?
It is an amazing turnaround in fortune for PP, though, because all we've ever known is him not catching anything, haven't we? And then all of a sudden, I think he caught 3 or 4, you know.
Buzz off him over it. Everyone used to buzz off him over it. But I know how it is with carp fishing, mate. If you're going for them big ones, right? Like to me and PP, like, how can I put it? You fished as long as me and PP have fished, and you've caught all sorts and everything you want to catch. Nothing really fucking phases. You just, you know, you just, you build your watercraft up with experience, mate. You know what I mean? Like the weather and, you know, rain and how it affects. You pick it all up, mate. You know what I mean? It's not rocket fucking science or quantum physics, mate. It's just common sense. Do you know what I mean? It's just about you working your head on the fish. You know what I mean? And the fish working your head on you. But on here, I know you're getting into it, Flight. There's a thing called underwater carp fishing. Right? Watch all them. And it's a video series called they were one of the best carp teams as well, and suppliers of the gear. All the underwater footage of carp, how they feed, when they feed, how they look at boilies, you know what I mean? And some of them will have a little sniff, might be spooked, trying different flavours, just all kinds of things they were trying with them, do you know what I mean? But It was all on camera underwater. You know how they act and that when you throw bait
It's
in.
like any sport, you could get too into it, can't
Well,
you?
that's the watercraft side. That's the watercraft side of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, knowing when to go fishing when the water's too cold for whatever species you're going after, and because different fish feed different times of the year. Do you know what I mean? But carp now, because there's that many fisheries, commercial fisheries, and they fish all year round because they've been bred that way. Because they don't have a closed season fly.
Big business, man.
Yeah, go on, yeah, fucking right, it's big business, mate. Once you've dug a hole in the ground and filled it with water, mate, all you've got to get is the professionals then, like a fishery management company, and they'll come check your water levels and, you know, the chemicals are right.
As we speak, PP is on Tunes' panel now with his, he must be on his bibby. He's got one of them lights on his head.
Yeah, headlight, yeah.
Yeah, he must be on the lake or something now.
Is he on a live, is he?
He's on Tunes', yeah.
Oh, I thought he was on his own live. Oh, yeah, he's on Tunes', yeah.
Yeah. He's just had that Torbs on. Mr. England, does he know Torbs is from Middlesbrough?
Tunes is a million
Tunes
fucking
hates
miles
me,
away.
like, and he knows I'm from Middlesbrough, but I don't. He's got a new friend in our Torbs was on here earlier on tonight.
Nah, Pez, we can't eat these type of fish. You wouldn't eat them, lads. They're terrible, mate. They're awful. Fucking freshwater fish in this country. Except for the pike. But salmon and trout fishing, I'm not counting that because it's not like what we do. But yeah, they're the only other two species really that I'd eat.
So you know these salmon farms, right?
Yeah.
Scouse. Does it taste the same? You know when these big salmon farms?
No, doesn't taste the same as a wild carp, a wild salmon out of it. Whatever you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't taste the same, mate.
Is it cruel that?
No, well, no, because they're bred for the purpose. They're bred for human consumption, aren't they? So.
Yeah, but you see them. There's like millions of them in, and they're all like they've got nowhere to move, have they?
Yeah, yeah, no, they're just for fucking supermarkets, mate. Basically,
looks cruel that to me. Like
they're not. I don't think like high end like restaurants and stuff buy them type. Do you know what I mean? You're like, you know, your big restaurants, top restaurants will only buy the best. You know what I mean? Money can buy type of thing. Best fish.
Quite expensive, innit, salmon?
Wild caught. Anything wild caught. Anything that's wild caught. Of the wild, you know what I mean? Always tastes better, mate. Because the water's cleaner in the river and stuff like that. You with me?
Yeah.
Any fish you catch in the river is always going to fight harder as well, especially if it's got flow and so on it. And it's a big river that's got like, how can I put it? It's near an estuary. You know, where it comes in. Where the water comes in, and then it goes brackish, the water, where the salt meets the fresh. That's called brackish water. Do you know what I mean? There's not many fish that'll live in it. It's Patrick. It's just being waiting.
Yeah, Pez will do. Pez needs a bit of. He's been getting away with murdering here.
It's Pez here, you'll do.
Hey, Patrick, that Torbs who's been on there, I think you know Torbs. I don't know if you know Torbs, actually. He's from Middlesbrough, where I live, yeah?
Who?
And he was on here earlier on, right, Patrick? And he's one of these, he'll jump on anybody's live, Torbs. He doesn't give a fuck. But he hasn't been, he said he's never been on a Tunes live where he's been drunk. I don't know if Tunes has had a drink tonight. But apparently, Mr. England's saying that he's got a new mate there. Torbs and Tunes, man, you couldn't fucking write it.
Yeah, MCA 2.0. Yeah, Pez in the river and that, mate, that's the one. I didn't know you went fishing either, Pez, to be honest. I Or are you taking the piss? You don't know with Pez, do you?
You know what?
I mean?
He probably, you don't get to see another side of Pez. It's only in here where he talks normal. Anywhere else, he's off his nut, and he comes in here and
like
he comes in here and he talks a bit of sense. Like, it's hard to believe, but he does.
So he behaves in here then.
For some strange reason, yeah, I don't know why. Like, he's got a bit of respect for us. Like,
you must have that sort of fucking calming effect then, eh, Fly? Because I've never seen anyone have murder on here, to be fair.
me, you and Dave must be the most chilled out people on here. Like,
see, you're laid back as well, aren't you yourself?
Yeah, well, it's a way to be, innit, man? I know Dave's the same, but Dave's partial to like
bother you, mate,
outburst.
innit? Don't let nothing bother you, mate, innit? Yes.
He's partial to an outburst. Let's just leave it at that.
Right, Dave. Pez does a bit of fucking fishing, mate. Just telling us there, a bit of fishing, catching trout and all that, yeah. Well, the sea meets the fresh water, yeah.
Carry on, Fly. I'm not listening, mate.
We were just saying about how chilled out us three are. Like, we could like knock a glass eye to sleep, us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you are good. You're partial to.
I guess you fell asleep the other night, so it's not just me, mate. Boss dog.
Who did?
Boss dog, mate.
Oh, mate, that was funny. Did you see it?
Funny, but it was funny though, mate, because he's a kip, right? And then he's got up, but he was asleep. He sat up on his chair, and then he's put his legs up in the air, mate.
I missed that. I had seen
his legs up in the air, shaking
He was
them,
on
mate,
the Stellars. He was on the Stellars, Dave, on the veranda.
Like a time fly,
Big joint.
And then he
Big joint, sun lounger, and 3 cans of Stella, like, in about 20 minutes. He was fucked.
This was funny, Fly, you know, honest to God, you should have seen it, mate.
Oh, it took him days to get over that. He's only just got over it. He was telling me today.
It's a good job. I was the only one there. I think the Swan was there. He was the one that said he went, looks like fucking Spider-Man crawling or something like that.
He doesn't even drink, though. That's the best thing, man. He's on the Stellars.
I'd never seen Boss Dog like that, mate. And he got up, right, and he's gone. He's realised and he's gone. You could see he's going like, oh. You know what I mean? He's realised he's being a fucking sleep. I said to him, you fucking fly, your legs were up in the air now.
Funny as fuck, like.
Oh, he's sound, Boss Dog, mate. He's funny, mate. I was watching one of his and he was out in the back in his gardens chilling and that, and he was just talking about making money and that. He was telling people how to make money. It's dead easy and that, man. He's going, but the things he was putting out, he's right. There's loads of ways to make money. Just got to get off your arse and do it, innit? You want to make money? You know what I mean? How you doing on yours, Steve? Sorry, Fly.
Go on, Dave.
Sorry, mate.
How are you doing on your job? Like, you still liking it and that?
Yeah, loving it, mate. Yeah, sound.
It's a good job, that, mate. You get benefits and all that, mate. Fucking stick with that, like.
You got sent home last week, guys.
That's a fucking big, well sought after job in Liverpool, like, you know. It is. There's loads after getting on the fucking bins, mate, because there's loads of perks on it. Honest.
Got sent home with a bad leg.
Did you, Dave?
Only because I played football for the first time in about 15 years, mate.
He tried to play football, right, Scouts, and done his leg in, and he couldn't last at work and got sent home.
He's driving yet, Dave? He's driving the truck yet?
No, not yet, mate.
Did he put
that's his ideal job. Wait till he gets that job. We'll never hear the end of that.
Will he put you in for that, like?
Yeah, after you've been there for so long. Instead of employing drivers direct, they ask all the bin loaders if they want to, and they put you through it. So they put you through your test and that. They're on
So
about
you
600.
just don't have a designated driver. Anyone can drive them, can they? Or do you have a designated driver who's just
Yeah,
the driver?
you have a designated driver for each lorry, but then say somebody leaves, instead of like taking somebody off the streets to come in and do it, they'll ask one of the bin loaders if they want to do it.
That's what I mean, yeah.
As long as they can drive, they'll put you through your test and do it that way.
You have to be a total twat though, don't you? Because they're all twats, them bin drivers, aren't they? Because they just park wherever they want and they don't give a fuck, do they?
Well, that's it.
Well,
You're not going to
fucking
argue, are you? You're not going to argue with a fucking bin truck, are you?
I don't know if I'd like it though, because all you're doing is stopping and starting every 2 seconds, aren't you?
It's easy, innit? It's fucking easy, mate.
It was on £600 a week, mate. You'd do it.
You could do. It's that easy. That you could do lives, mate. At the same time. Like
I know, yeah.
No, he doesn't.
2,400 quid a month.
There you go.
Are they allowed to smoke and that, like Dave, while they're driving and shit?
No.
No, you can't smoke on your arm, mate. You have to wait till you break.
It's council, innit?
That's another good thing about me vaping now. I'm not smoking anymore.
You're alright with that, Hardy?
No, but it's sly, isn't it? So you can just have a sly one now and again. Whereas if you're smoking, it's fucking obvious you're smoking, isn't it?
Who's going to see you though? Really, who's going to grass you up?
He's only joking anyway. Someone blew Tingy up, didn't he? Fucking do that Scouser. Do you remember him? He worked on the railway.
Oh,
fucking
Ditchy.
Liam Ditchfield, yeah.
Ditchy.
Yeah,
he got blew up, didn't he? Do you remember that on the railway?
Yeah,
he was uniform on while he was at work.
I couldn't get away with him, like Stitchy rubbing it.
Got blue Sky High and lost his job. I didn't listen, so I didn't agree with that. That's fucking wrong, mate. You know what I mean?
Didn't you see what he was doing after that, Scarves? He was selling Liverpool tickets, wasn't he, for decent money, and then not sending them.
Yeah, I did, Steve.
Yeah, he ripped some lads off, didn't he?
Wasn't I heard
about it.
He
ripped loads of lads off, mate. Not just one. There was quite a few that he did it to.
Man.
And he bumped Scousers as well.
Yeah.
He bumped a few fucking Scousers, mate. Like, fucking hell, he'd be another one.
He hasn't been back on YouTube since then, I don't think. That ran him off, that finished him.
No, it was when fucking Hector went to meet him, didn't he? You remember? Hector went to the train station where he said he was working.
Hector the
boxer. Pulled him out.
Hector the boxer.
Yeah, there was loads of videos about that.
Yeah.
He is Rackbull still about.
Didn't know much about him, to be honest. I also knew about him as from the 3D Fight Club, really, and that was it. Because I don't know him in Liverpool. Like.
Rackbull's still about, mate.
Is he? What's he doing then? As usual, sat in his red room thing.
He's like one of them rats that won't die, you know, like the fucking.
He just does the odd video now and again, talking about what's going on.
Can you remember his live with Banter Guy? Was it his son? Banter Guy, was it? And his wife. They were mad. His lives, like, weren't they?
Crazy, mate. He was on shadow boxes as well. He was every week.
I could never work him out whether he was being serious or not, but he just a wind up, innit?
Yeah. That shadow boxer, he'll never get on the BKFCs. What's he keep going on about it for?
He's a fucking tool, mate. I can't stand that cunt.
Listen, there's no organisation will take him a convicted rapist, mate. Dude, I'm telling you, it's bad. It's fucking bad, mate. It's bad publicity for them.
Somebody who was on about that earlier, Fly? Was it Mr. Nice Guy or that guy, or who did you have on the panel earlier?
That's finally got.
It was Muggles and Muggles and we were on about the shadow boxer, like
another Scouse.
I was we were on about it the other week.
Did anyone see?
You seen how many fucking subscribers he's got now? He's got over 100,000 subscribers, man.
Yeah, Dave, he had 60,000. I looked a week later and he had another 40,000. I was like, how the fuck?
You know what that's from, though?
That happened?
That's only from that short Do you know of him knocking at that Andy Goya out? He put a short up and it had like 6 million views on that short. That's where all his subs come from, mate.
Yeah.
Half of them don't know what he's convicted for, they don't.
It's like what happened to Sparky's Shack. He doesn't even use that channel anymore now, and it's got 80,000 subs on or something.
And it's out there though about him, mate. You've only got to look. It's out there. He's a fucking rapist, mate.
And every time he gets questioned on it, he goes on about this pending fucking what's the word?
Appeal.
Mate, there ain't going to be no appeal.
He's already had one appeal.
The appeal got fucked off straight away, mate. He's done jail for it, hasn't he? He got 5 years for it.
He's a proper convicted wrong, mate. Know what I mean? He's in the smoky bacon business, and that's that. Know what I mean? It's a dirtbag, mate.
I'm not sub to his channel, but because I've watched some of his videos before, he comes up he comes up sometimes, and all I do is I go on the video, and all I put is convicted rapist. That's all I put in his videos, right? All the time. Convicted rapist.
Listen, you're only saying it how it is. It's fact. It's out there. It's fact.
Mr. England
doesn't bother him anymore, though, does it? He's not bothered. And Paddy Conroy associated himself with it.
He's got no fucking shame about it, mate. Like it's fucking nothing. It's fucking ruining someone's fucking life, cunts.
Yeah, you're right there, Fly. I don't. That's a bit weird, mate. How Paddy has him on, mate. I don't get that at all.
I know. Yeah. Paddy's been called a nonce loads of times and been accused of all that stuff. And Paddy Conroy. No, the man in the shed.
Yeah.
He's his best mate. He's his best mate now.
Oh, the Bazzies are, yeah. So there's also the fact what he fucking is, mate. He's a bacon, and he's convicted. It's there.
Do you know what I have to say to that man? Would Paddy feel the same way if it was one of his daughters or his nieces? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Well, the best thing about it, Dave, is big Paddy Conroy's biggest rivals at the minute, right? The Sears, who were all, 2 of them are convicted rapists, right? Then you've got Tony Burkett, who he hates and calls a rapist every day. And then he's knocking about with Shadow Boxer. How did you work that out?
Well, as the saying goes, innit? You know what I mean? All them fucking wrong ones, they all stick together, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Birds of a feather and that, you know what I mean? Big up, Sean, lad.
Cowboy.
Banter City's back on the roll, like, isn't it?
Banter
2
City.
videos in the last 2 days.
Adam's got in the chat there.
Back off his holidays, mate, isn't he? Just start doing Banter City again. Oh, mate, I was in fucking stitch. Fly. You know what I'm going to say, Scarf, don't you?
I know.
Did you see that one that he did to me and you, where you were sitting in the bin?
Oh, yeah. Good one, that.
Listen, I'm all for all that, mate. That's what it's about, having a laugh, innit?
Hey, I've never fucking laughed so hard. I swear to God, that's one of the funniest things on YouTube I've seen in a long time, mate.
Go for
it. To put the bin on and fly me to the moon. He's hidden in the bin shouting, what was he saying? Lincoln's or something. And then I couldn't get the bin on, so I smashed it up and chucked it in the back of the wagon. Funny as fuck.
Fly, you don't look very amused by it, mate.
I love John, man, he knows that.
I suppose there's another one getting on fucking Thomas the Tank Engine. Myself's in it as like what was his name? Out of the Beatles. He's done the voiceover on Thomas the Tank.
McCartney.
No. He's done the voiceover on Thomas the Tank Engine. Come on. I can't think of the name now, who it is.
Ringo Starr.
And Mr. E wants in on it as well. So we're going to be doing that, but we've got to get. I don't know whether Mr. E is going to be the fucking soul, to be honest. I don't know what characters he's going to be, like, do you know what I mean? But still waiting.
You'd have to base it on. I never seen him when he went on the panel, Mr. England. I might have seen that. I might have done.
He went on Incogs and he come on mine a couple of times as well.
It was when everyone was saying he was Crossy, wasn't it? You know, because of the flags. People were saying it was Crossy, wasn't it? And he was like, fuck that.
Yeah.
And he had to go on and prove it wasn't him. I think that's why he went on.
For years, that went on as far back, I'll tell you, when King Irish was going Irish Bull. When he was first going, when he was King Irish. That rumour was going down then. One of them, Mr. D. About him being...
what were the basing there on, though, that he had 2 England flags on his name?
What it was, the way he does his thing in double writing and that. Double writing, uppercase. Double writing, uppercase.
Fucking hell, hey, fucking Paul Crossy gets the blame for everything, doesn't he?
And Crossy, but great, at the time, listen, at the time, there was only me who done uppercase, Mr. E, and there was Crossy. Everyone else just all done theirs lowercase. There wasn't as many as there is now, doing it. And I think that's why, because this, so Crossy's one went, if I remember right, and then Mr. A then come into King Irish's. So everyone just assumed that it was fucking Crossy under a different name, Mr. A. You know what I mean? I even fucking believed it at one time. But I mean, you know, when you get used to
Dave, how many of them have we seen over the years, mate, where people have said that's so and so, that's so and so, and you know for a fact it isn't, don't you?
Yeah, once you've been on here for years, you get
real, mate. You know what I mean?
Who else did Crossy get the blame for? Another scouter, wasn't it?
Venom.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, the really ran with that.
Venom,
they ran with that.
It was obvious it wasn't him.
Venom was Crossy's brother as well. Fucking got it from all angles. You just couldn't get away from it because he's Crossy. And
gets the blame for everything, doesn't he?
You know what though?
I've seen it, John.
You know
I've seen it.
That kid's got a fucking heart to go. Did you see what he done for Mark Mosley?
Well, that got spun, didn't it? That got spun into trying to say ripped him off, wasn't it?
No, he fucking didn't. He didn't rip the fucking lads off at all. Because listen, there was someone else on here who was close to him, right? And he's a known. And if that was going on, this person would have put a fucking stop to it straight away, mate.
Are you Scouse? Are you the blue or the red?
I'm a red fella.
Oh, fucking bad result tonight, mate, wasn't it?
Good, didn't he?
Certainly fucking was, mate.
It was like, I watched it, mate. Fucking nightmare, lad. I wanted Liverpool to win the league, mate. House Smithers.
He's a happy man then.
Tobbs, what's this about? You've got a new mate on YouTube.
Oh, I've got loads of fucking mates, haven't I?
Your new mate whose panel you've just been on. So is he drunk?
No, he's only 2 cans. He's only 2 cans deep.
What did you think?
No, I don't mind him, mate. But like I say, I haven't seen him kick off, mate. Do you know, I've heard you, like when I first started coming over here, you were like, oh, I'll have to get you over with Jones.
Yeah.
But like I say, I haven't seen him kick off, mate. He's just chill.
Who said that, Tobbs? Flag?
Yeah, Tobbs.
I'll have to get you over with. Who did you say? Tunes?
With Tunes, when he's on one, I said Tobbs and Tunes will be a good battle when Tunes is on one.
You're the shit.
Does he know you from Middlesbrough, Tobbs? Does he know you from Borough?
I don't think so.
Because he doesn't like me. He doesn't like me. If you mention my name on there, he'll say, oh, that boring bastard. He hates me.
I'll mention you next time I go in.
It's because you
carry everyone does just to wind him up, man.
It's because of that big wooden spoon. Because of that big wooden spoon on your back.
He just hates us, man, because we take the piss out of him. He's funny in that. What were you talking about, Tobbs? What was the topic?
He was on about coppers and all that, going to his door and all that, man. Fucking overused. He's para, man. He's para.
He's an absolute big baby.
Jail and all that. I said, you're not going to jail, bro. Fucking hell, what's going on? What's going on, Smithers? You good? You're on mute, lad.
He's on mute, yeah. He's having a mute. But you know Smithers, don't you? He's my best mate on here, man.
Yeah, I don't mind Smithers, mate. Smithers not bad, lad.
He's
You got
always
a
got his
channel
aura
then,
in
Torbs?
something like.
He's got a German Shepherd, hasn't he? Got a German Shepherd, haven't you, Smithers, lad?
Yes, mate.
Go on, lad. I've got 10 fucking pups, me, Smithers. I don't know if you know.
Yeah,
Me
you got
dog's-
Malin in that, yeah?
Yeah, but me fucking bitches just had 10 pups, lad.
What are they?
Belgian Malays.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, I tell you what, they're hard work scouts, you know.
Mm.
Fucking hard graft, lad.
Belgian
Torbs,
dog.
I think you're starting to get a bit worried, aren't you, now, if you've still got 9 left, bro, to be honest. Has it not crossed your mind, like, thinking, oh, no, I'm going to be stuck with fucking 9 here?
Yeah, one's got your name all over it, man. Mum. Right down. Got
I'm
you all
trying to
over
get
it.
one going to Muggles tonight. You might get Muggles, might have one, like, I don't know if you can afford that, like, I know you've got to get a little bit of money back, mate. And I know they're not cheap, and you've looked after them and that.
Cost us 500 quid last Tuesday, man. Fucking last Tuesday.
Yeah.
The vets cost me 500 quid to get them fucking vaccinated and microchipped. Do you know what I mean?
That's
100
what
quid a
them
week.
Malin do.
Yeah.
I really great dogs.
I
Yeah,
tell you
the
what, Smithers,
microchip, mate. Yeah, that needs
Smithers,
to be done now.
I've had dogs all my life. I've had German Shepherds, Rottweilers, fucking Staffies, Yorkshire Terriers, you name it, I've had it. And I tell you what, mate, our Bella, she's the most intelligent dog I've ever come across, mate. The different gravy, bro. The different
Yeah, I
gravy.
know they are, mate. I know they are.
If you get 500 quid and they all went, Torbs, would you say it was worth it? Like,
Not really.
would you?
It's costing 100 quid a week to feed the pups alone. 500 quid in the
Yeah.
back, yeah. It's hard.
Plus all the sleepless nights and all that shit in it, all the
Yeah,
stress
it's
and
hard
that.
graft, mate. Never do it again. Never do it again, mate.
Yeah,
Never
10's a
mind.
lot though, isn't it? Isn't that like on the high side of the litter? That
No,
10.
well, our Bella, her litter, she came out of a litter of 13. Our Belle Bow.
I can't believe how they even fit 13 babies in the belly, you know what I mean? It's
I
mad.
know, you could say she was pregnant, but fucking hell, I didn't expect her to be fucking knocking 10 out, mate.
Kieran,
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Fucking
there's a lot
ruthless.
of pups, that, isn't it?
A lot. It's fucking hard work as well, you know, lad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they go, and I hope, like, I know they'll go to good homes. I just hope they go for you, mate. And you're, because I'd be stressing out now if it was getting to like how long you've had them now, and you still had them all. And
Well, they can go from next Tuesday. They're ready from next Tuesday, Mom. Do you know what I mean? 8 weeks next Tuesday.
Would I get a discount, Torbs?
Say again.
Would I get a discount?
What, you can get a discount, Smithers, for you. Well, I'll give you the discount, mate. I'm gonna lower the price anyway, man. To get rid, I need rid. We'll keep them one though.
yeah,
Let me have a fucking word with the wife tomorrow, mate. Seriously, let me have a word with the wife tomorrow. I'd love a Malinu, mate. I really would.
I tell you what, mate. If you put the time and effort in with them, Smithers, right? They're the best dogs ever, lad. Honest.
I've seen some of the videos, mate. I've seen him climbing up 20-foot, 30-foot walls and shit like that, mate. And
I know. If you're getting chased by your Mally, anywhere you can go, believe me, it's behind you. You're not getting away. You're not getting away, mate. That's why the coppers in the army and all them use them, don't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you moan, you old bastard? I thought you'd have been in bed by now.
there was a question tonight on the chase about what it was Belgian. It was a dog, and it was Belgian something else. It wasn't Malinois though.
Did it begin with a T? Because there's 4 different shepherds. There's 4 different Belgian shepherds. There's a Belgian Malinois, the Belgian Tavern. I can't fucking say it. There's 4 different Belgian shepherds, you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's the right pronunciation for him, Torbs?
Belgian Malinois.
Melanoir, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've always called him Melon.
Oh, Killer.
Oh, go on, Scout.
What's that dog called? Killer.
Teacup Chihuahua.
I tell you what it is. To do something damage. I wouldn't want biting of it, you know. Fuck that. Do some damage, you know. No.
Tiny.
You've always pronounced what, Smibs?
Melanoir.
Malinois, yeah. It's something
Just
like
say
that.
Mally, don't you? Mally. It's a Mally.
I call him a Mally, yeah.
Belgian Malinois.
Shane. Oh, he's ice chain. Fucking membership up there. Fucking hell, he splashed out. Splashed out, ice chain.
There's now stopping Johnny doing it again, though, is there?
No, there is, because he's fucking getting done.
Well, you want to get him done soon?
I'm telling you, he's getting done fucking very soon, bro. You know what I mean?
Did you know she was in season and that? And like,
yeah, so what it is, to go through so there's different stages of the season, so they're not ready to stand at the start, right? So once she was ready to stand, I fucked off to my mate, but he caught her on the morning when I was in bed. Mel had went to put the kettle on, turned round and they were stuck. Do you know what I mean? So I still fucked off anyway. I fucked off for 13 nights as well to my mates with Bella.
It just looks horrible, doesn't it, when you see two dogs humping like that? It's horrible like to watch.
It's a nightmare when they're fucking stuck. And the bitch is dragging him all
off them, like.
And
you have to pull them off, like.
No, can you you just have to wait till they come back close, but fucking the bitch is pulling them all over, man. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking mad.
Fucking hell.
Are you that mermaid?
Is that a thing, like? Is that a well-known thing, like them getting stuck?
Yeah, they have to get, if they don't get stuck, they can't get pregnant. Do you know that mermaid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just come on Jones is trying to grief me and all that, man. Yeah.
That's been on for a while,
really?
Has she?
She's
what, in the gap?
No, she come on the panel, giving me grief, going, get your dressing gown on and go and see the coppers and all that. I was like, oh, God, man, strap yourself back in, you fucking dangerous cunt.
Were you going in on her, like, after, you were a bit...
Not really.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna, though. I was gonna fucking go in on
it. With the grumpy thing, wasn't it? With the grumpy thing, you got involved with grumpy stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, because you know what it is, Mo? If a man or a woman accuses someone of rape, right, and it's malicious and there's no such thing, right, they should go to fucking jail, mate, because you change. I know a kid who got accused for it round down way, end up killing himself, mate, and then it come out that he hadn't even done it. She was making it up the last. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking dangerous, bro.
Yeah, well, Mermaid, she's been Mermaid's quite well known, and everyone in my chat knows Mermaid quite well. You know what I mean? She's been coming in here since I started, so I was a bit in between. I didn't know Grumpy. Grumpy sort of to us, it looked like Grumpy just come from nowhere, or for me anyway.
You just have to listen to the words she used, though, mate. It's not fucking.
I know, yeah. A lot of people didn't agree with it. She didn't. The fact that she disappeared, or she had until tonight.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I was going to say, I've known mermaids like yourself, Fly, when she's been in mine. She's been sound. Always has been.
Well, she was a big character on here, wasn't she? She'd jump on panels for hours.
That thing that says about it, and when MC had said that about it, and there was murder, wasn't he, over it? Remember?
Yeah, it didn't come out well for her. Like, that's all you can say, really. She come out a bit worse.
Oh, tunes.
She's not as big as you want her, Moan.
You what, mate?
She's not as big as you want her.
Maybe not now. Like,
look at him, he's mint dogging. Look at him, mate. He's fucking massive as well. Look at the head on him.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, isn't he? Long hair German Shepherd and he's mint.
What's this? Yeah.
10 stone in his ave, you said, money. Sure, Dave said he was 10 stone. Did he say that man before he was 10 stone?
Dave was telling us, alright.
Yeah, 10 stone, big dog.
52 kilogram.
52k, do some damage, Jim.
I know it would, mate. His fucking teeth are about a fucking inch and a half long.
I know. Dog's the man's best friend, those from us, isn't it, lad?
But I tell you something, Torbs, everywhere I go, he's at my feet, mate. Literally.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Quality. What's that you2? What's that over mermaid there? Who's that, Fly?
That's just the MU's Verte's opinion on it all. We all have our own opinions on it, don't we? You know what I mean?
After what she lied about, you mean?
Yeah, after what she lied about. I think just the word she used,
It's
fucking dangerous, though. Dangerous. But at the end of the day,
word, though, that's the thing.
only
I
then
don't know whether you use that word.
I haven't seen her about fucking ages, to be honest.
Yeah, she's just come in. Jones was there and tried to go in on me, Smibs.
Do you know something, Tom? You're the only person on here that calls me Smibs, and that is my nickname, Smibs.
You know what I mean, kid?
We just call him Batty Fish, Toms.
Number one, mate. Number one.
I haven't seen you about for ages, Smithers, lad.
I've calmed it down a bit, mate, to be honest.
Yeah.
He's off the
I was
weed.
on here all the time, and then it started to get a bit too much, mate, so I've just stopped coming. Only coming here now, to be honest. Coming here and a couple of other chats.
3 moons, Dave, innit?
Gets too much, mate, when you're watching the same fucking repetitive shit all the time, mate.
Yeah, especially when it's vile shit as well, innit?
Yeah, there's only so much you can fucking watch, mate, isn't there?
Yeah. How's it going, Hazel, mate? Fucking hell, yeah.
It's fucking mad, YouTube. Oi, Gav.
Gav big.
Gav. Gav's a proper man now, when he like it.
Yeah, I like Gav.
Gav's down, mate.
I identify with the struggle, Gav.
Yeah.
If you're getting an army together, Torbs, right, you want Gav on your front line now, like. You take anyone on here.
I've got time for anyone who's I've got time for anyone who's beat that shit, you know what I mean? Moan.
You know what am I? I'm 4 years in 3 years in December.
Oh, yeah, Angel Smithers. Yeah, well, I fucking big up yourself, lad.
3 years in December.
On now, Smithers, haven't you, lads? You put a good bit of beef on now, haven't you? You put a bit of beef on now, haven't you, lads?
Do you know what makes me laugh, though? I'm fucking on my bin round. We're fucking doing between 10 and 15 mile a day. I thought the weight would drop off me, but I'm fucking putting it on.
That's all good, isn't it? That's all good, isn't it?
It's fucking in, mate, when you're jogging 15 mile a day. Especially when you work with a 20-year-old as well, who's fit as fuck, trying to keep up with him. It's like...
4 years, Smithers, lad. That's fucking some going that, you know, lad.
Yeah.
I know, mate. I'm proud of myself, mate. The way I did it as well, coming off that methadone, mate, it was fucking hard, mate. Believe me, it was really hard. Did it all myself, though, mate. Did it all myself.
I know, and it just shows, though, if you get your head on, it's doable, isn't it? Do you know
the worst thing about it, Tobbs, as well? I did it over Christmas as well, mate. I did it over Christmas because I had like a 2-week period off over Christmas from my job, my last job. And I thought, I just had enough, mate. So, like, beginning of the year, I was on, I think it was something like 70 mil. And by December, I was down to 1 milligram a day. And it wasn't even wetting my tongue as I was taking it. Yeah, I think it was more mental than it was more than anything. Do you know what I mean? Over that Christmas period, mate, them 10 days, there was enough times that I cried into my wife's arms, mate, struggling. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just fucking cracked on with it, mate, and did it. Totally different person now, mate.
I know. Fucking respect Smithers, man.
Thank you, mate.
Big respect, mate. You've got a good job. You've got a good job. And you're healthy in that, mate, and your family's healthy. And that's all you can ask for, Smithers. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
you're
mate.
Healthy. Your family's healthy.
Mate. So I won't be here if it weren't for my wife, mate. Believe me, I won't.
There you go.
18 years next month. 18 fucking years.
You stuck by you, mate.
Yeah, but when we got together, mate, I was at my worst as well. I was still on the gear. Do you know what I mean? I was in a bad way, but she saw past all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You've got a good one, mate.
Yeah,
I know we have. Works for the NHS in child's mental health. Plus, she's at uni at the minute as well, doing a 3-year social working course.
So you're doing all right, lads, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm doing sound, mate. Doing sound. I'll be doing even better if Lincoln get promoted.
Isn't Thingy from there? Dave, what's his name? Kasabian, what's his name? He used to be with Kasabian, the front man.
He's up this, somewhere up this way.
What's his name? What's his name? Jojo.
Is that Jeff's Mrs. Fly? Joanne Gray.
What happened to Jeff?
I haven't seen Jeff see Joanne now and again. I haven't seen Jeff for ages.
Joanne, he was mad, Jeff. Like,
Oh,
he come on, didn't he? And like, he was the man for a couple of weeks, man. He was funny as fuck.
Oh, always funny.
He was funny as fuck. Joanne's ex, Kate, she got him on YouTube. He didn't have a clue about YouTube. And he was just jumping on panels where he sort of affiliated to this one and another lad who Daryl's. So he sort of jumped on here every time we were live, and he was proper funny, man. Been in prison for years, and he had loads of mad prison stories and that. Funny as.
Did you just say X then, Fly?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she's with him anymore. I'm not sure. Like,
I didn't know that. I asked her in the chat the other day how he was. No wonder she didn't.
Yeah, Dingy, Live Free.
Where?
Wrong,
AKA Live Free, fucking something. No, Joanne's not with him no more. She's still has it on live as well, so I'm not, you know what I mean?
Nah, I think you've got them mixed up, Scouse. I think you've got them mixed up, mate.
No,
Live Free's that one just come out of jail, isn't he?
That's the one. AKA Live, yeah. Joanne, am I right? I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I think that Live Free is somebody totally different, isn't it?
Oh, is he on about Live Free? It's not Live Free, man.
Nah, Live Free is him that fucking strangled his missus, isn't he? And got sent to jail for it.
Wasn't it?
Tobbs knows Live
I'm
Free.
sure her name is Joanne.
Tobbs is a Live Free expert, aren't you, Tobbs?
Yeah, he was
the only one that
audit,
can answer that is Joanne Graham, so...
One of the best auditors, Live Free, wasn't he?
I never seen him, mate.
That?
I never got into him.
What's that, Pez? Yeah, Joanne Graham.
Do you know the funniest auditing video I've seen is when Gamer knocked himself out and pissed himself.
I was there,
yeah,
I was there.
Tobbs was there with him.
You there, Tobbs?
I was there, mate. I thought, yeah, mate, he was lucky he never fucking killed himself. With fucking mad cunt.
Yeah, Joanne wants to know what's going on. So, Joanne, what we're asking is, that Live Free, aka Live Free, was it you that was with him or not? Because we're just having a little bit of a debate whether it was you or not, because they just said you'd fucked him off. So,
I don't think it was like.
No, I don't either. Somebody totally different, wasn't it?
No,
Hey, Tobbs, how come you're having all these late nights, Tobbs? You wish
Because I have to stay up to feed the pups for 11 o'clock. I feed the pups last feed at 11.
Yeah, because they need feeding subs, won't they, lads?
Yeah, fucking hell, I don't know how many times a day, man. Fucking 4 or 5 times a day they're getting fed.
Different Joanne. I know the girl's name was Joanne, like. What channel was she always
you were
on?
always in bed early, you Tobbs, weren't
you? Daddles.
She was on
Daddles. This one.
What vape you on, Fly?
Tobbs, you know, caused a bit of chewing here the other day, mate, and I was very surprised.
Go on.
Fucking Paul C. He ended up offering Norris out.
Did he?
Yeah. Proper wanted to fight with Norris, being serious.
He's mad, our Paul. He's fucking mad.
He's
a good, you know what it is? He's as loyal as they come, though. He's as loyal as they come, Paul C. He'll have had a drink or something, Moan.
I wouldn't want to find
out. He never got timed out or anything, but he was proper spamming the chat and it was all negative shit.
Why? What was he going at Norris for, like?
Because we were on about boxing and Danny G, and he was sticking up for Danny G.
All right.
I couldn't understand anyway.
He's mad, Paul. He's mad when he goes on one, like.
Because he doesn't, he comes in here and says, all right, but he was in for about 2 hours, just constantly in the chat.
Was he?
Mm.
He was that sorry.
In the end, Norris was being nice to him, and in the end, I spoke to Norris after the live. I texted Norris because Norris sort of went off because of it.
Norris Loxley talking about.
Yeah, he's sound, mate.
Yeah, he comes on now and again. When he was last on. I think it was when he was last on. You were on, Dave, when I jumped on, not on his panel. I was in this chat, like, because he doesn't come on very often, does he? Norris.
No.
He used to come into Daddle's chat a lot, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right,
He
yeah.
used to come on the panel as well, didn't he? And talk about the
Yeah, he
boxing
did, yeah.
and that.
Loves his boxing, mate. He
Loves
boxes
his
himself.
boxing, mate, yeah. Yeah, loves his boxing, that's right, yeah. Yeah, Sam Norris.
Very, very knowledgeable, mate, when it comes to boxing. He's Norris.
Yeah, mate. Oh, a lot knows his stuff, mate.
You always
I think it's just consumed the family life at the minute, mate. His wife's got her own business. He's got his own business, so that's why you don't see him as much. But yeah, he's all right. I speak to him sometimes offline, not often.
Yeah.
Look at me, Fly, keep pushing me fringe down. That's you making me paranoid. That is your cousin.
It's a bad fringe, that day, because I'm going to
I've been doing this all night. I have told. As soon as I come on, he went, "Fucking hell, your fringe is a bit weird, Dave. You fucking ever since then I've been like that.
You've got Just Man up to deal with, Gav B, and now you've got fucking Bob Cart. Hey, Bob Cart's got the fucking BMF belt, mate.
Buzz
Lightyear. Well, it should be the baddest fringe in the game, shouldn't it?
I like Bob, mate, I swear. I think he's funny as fuck, Bob.
So, you know what, mate? He is funny as fuck, right? But, you know, lately he's been getting a little bit vile for me. You know what I mean?
Has he? I don't see him that much over here.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit fucking vile, and he needs to, like, pull the reins in a little bit on it. Because,
what you see.
He come on shoulders earlier. But he was dead quiet tonight. He fucked off. He said, "I'm going to bed."
Yeah.
He's dead quiet for Bob.
But, hey, lads, I'm going to have to call it a day, lads.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, come on, Fly, lads.
Don't fuck off, man. Don't be doing that, little lads, man. We're all chilling like villains.
I know it's a good live, but I've got to, mate. It's late and I'm keeping people awake and that.
Okay, then, mate.
You've been on for nearly 4 hours, Fly.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, it's 11:30, isn't it?
Hey, you'd have seen me do fucking 12-hour labs, me in 8 hours and that, man.
It's easy, isn't it?
Yeah,
sat on a live chatting bubbles, man. Do you know what I mean?
Scouts, I'll fire one up and I'll jump in your chat, mate. You'll get all these in.
Should I fire one?
You'll have to put the link in the chat for me. You'll have to put the link in the chat for me, then.
Put the link in, Mr. Davey. Put the link in my channel for subs.
Put Scouts' link in the chat, on, please.
Type in the chat, Scouts.
Give us 10 minutes.
I haven't got a spanner mount, so I can't get it like that. I need the link.
Right. I'll put it in. Hang on, then. Hang on.
And if you come in, Fly. If you come in, Fly, right? I'll give you the blue Under Arms t-shirt.
Okay, fella.
I'll sub up now, Scouts, for you as well.
Come on, nice one.
Right. Here we are. I've got you.
As someone put it out.
Right. There you go.
Right there, then.
There you go.
Oh, I'll have to get it on my phone. Bastard. 2 minutes. Watch me.
Everyone get on, Scouts.
2 minutes, then. 2 minutes, Mount. I'll get in on my phone.
Dave, respect, my mate.
Where are you, Mount? Fucking hell.
Scouts, love you, mate.
Yeah. Like, nice one for having us on.
Wait there, Mount, please.
I'll get start get mine ready now, okay, Dave? See you later. Subs.
Yeah, I'm coming over now, Scouts, mate. Right, I've got it there, Mount. Nice one, lad.
Right.
Love all. See you later.
See you later, Mount. Nice one for having us on, lad.
Cheers, everyone. Cheers, everyone, man. Really good.